looking for that ground and pound, and this could be a go of MMA. He's hanging on. No, he's not.
This kid is good.
This kid is good, man.
CV may be the truth. He may just be the truth, bro. That's why I'm going to call him from now on. CV the truth. He is a menace. He is wrecking through that division 5-0, challenging for the next PlayStation Championships. It will be our main event next week out. Him against NBK Vok. Vok might have, genuinely for me, right? Vok might have the best storyline of any fighter that we've ever had. He went from being the most improved fighter of last year to winning the belt within 31 days.
Run in the shadows, damn your love, damn your lies.
Yes, I'm just watching. Oh,
This could be it. CV is your new PlayStation champion. We have a former champion who's been calling out CV all week. Smudger said that when CV wins the belt, I have to come back. That is the words of the former champion and one of the greatest of all time, probably the greatest of all time in PlayStation so far. And he's now challenging the new champion already. I can't wait for Smudger's return, Cyrus. But CV is your new PlayStation champion.
We get Smudger
versus
the former
CV.
champion, be CV, the undefeated current champion. Woo, that's gonna be a fun one, bro. Bro, that guy is a menace.
This kid is good.
This kid is good, man.
CV may be the truth. He may just be the truth, bro. That's why I'm gonna call him from now on. CV the truth. He is a menace.
CV is your new PlayStation champion.
What a performance from CV, brother. Still undefeated. And still, NM Smudger. Just his ability to come out there and perform night after night, and honestly look better every time he steps out there. It's sensational. All of them, brother. All of them. There's no way he survives it, surely. And still. I'm going to try and keep the intro a little bit shorter once we've got past our things. Try and get quite a little bit on the right. And still. NM Smudger. And this is about as flawless as you could possibly hope for. What is good, you beautiful bunch of savages? Primetime 88 is on the cards when Goliaths collide. CV up against Smudger, the two best on the PlayStation division to do it to date. Joining me in the commentary booth for this historic card is the one and only J Dime and the ever mighty Pudgy. How you doing, lads?
Yo, what's up, Primetime? What's up, everybody? Welcome. I hope everyone's having a good night wherever you guys are at. My boy J Dime, Cyrus. Listen, it's a pleasure to be back in the booth with you guys. I took this day off just personally for you guys, so I decided to show up and do our thing here. Mr. J Dime, Primetime Dime, what up, baby?
Man, I'm feeling lovely right now. I'm not even gonna lie to you. This main event got me nervous. We got Smudger, the PT GOAT on PlayStation, versus CV, who's been this up-and-coming kid who's ran through the competition and has no blemish on his record. And they've been talking a lot of shit too. Excuse my language, Cyrus.
No, 100%, brother. 100%. I've been getting messages basically every day this week from Smudger saying the champion is back. I mean, he called CV frail, bro. He said he was going to run through him, and I think that is the next level of kind of concentration. He seems to be embodying John Jones leading up to this one, to be honest with you. But we've seen what CV's been doing. I know that you guys are very familiar with him, obviously on the PlayStation side as well. He has been killing it, both in OWC and now under the bright lights of Primetime MMA, undefeated at this stage in his run, which, you know, it's difficult to see an undefeated prospect make it all the way. It's absolutely killer's row, but he's got 7-0 going up against the 12-2 Smudger. That is going to be a fantastic main event, but I mean, my God, as we look through this entire card, Pudgy, it is stacked top to bottom, my man.
Oh yeah, man. You got Blackout versus Fadinator. You got Lilo versus Jamie Bucks. You got Trixie versus DB Chris. There's all types of crazy fights, man. I don't even know where to start, man. I mean, obviously we're going to start from the top, of course, but you know how it goes, brother. You're J Don, man. You got any fights that you're looking forward to tonight?
Yes, I'm looking forward to the rematch of Moolah versus. Why did it still say K.A. Blake? They're on the same team now. TT Blake. So this is what happened. Blake was beating Moolah like he stole something, kept dropping him, and then he got caught in the armbar. He got beat so bad that he joined the camp. Now they're teammates. And now, even though they're teammates, I know Blake want to get that back because he was saying Moolah a bum, all that. I feel his feelings may have changed now because, you know, that's his camp leader now, but I want to see that rematch ASAP.
Well, we don't have to wait too long for it, Jay. I mean, as I said, brother, this entire card is literally killer's row. When we look down, even on the prelims, like the featured prelim, is rank number 11, Lilo. I mean, when you've got rank number 11 in the, you know, featured spot of this card, it kind of speaks to the depth and the volume of it. I mean, Stee is ranked number 13, Blackout 15. It is killer's row, and without further ado, I mean, we're not going to take too much time here this evening, other than, you know, the action that we have all turned up to see. It is Hollywood Mud up against Raw Slasher in the very first fight. These guys are top 24, top 26 guys. Obviously been doing a good run here, and as we were speaking about, you know, before we came into this card, there's not too long left. There's not too long left in this season for Primetime MMA. We've got 2 more cards, and then we're going to be bringing an end to this current run, both on Xbox and PlayStation. Very little break in between, and we will be running away with the Grand Prix. So, as we've discussed in the past, you want to secure yourself in that Grand Prix spot, Pudgy, because, I mean, it is one hell of a way to kick off the season. You have an opportunity to walk away champion with a lot of hype behind you.
Oh yeah, man. Anytime that there's a Grand Prix involved, listen, man. Anybody that you got in the top 16, the best of the best, you know, you just got primetime GOAT potentials everywhere. You know, it's just one of those things that I always look forward to at the end of every season and the start of new seasons. But we're about to get right back into this. But we'll come back to that Grand Prix stuff. But Mr. J Dom, we're about to go in, baby. Let's get it.
Yeah, and this the fight I'd actually like to see. Not today, because, you know, Nick Diaz built like pudding right now. But Jorge and Nick Diaz is a great fight stylistically, Cyrus.
Truly. Death by 1,000 cuts over here from Nick Diaz. I mean, he does actually have a couple of knockouts on his resume, or TKOs at least, but we know how hard Jorge hits, and he's getting those active hands going early, Pudgy, landing a number on Raw Slasher and putting him under pressure, man. He's going to need to change something up real quick.
Yeah, man, he's doing very well of using those slips. You know, I think at some point Slasher might start to catch on to that, but if he does that in certain, you know, intervals and stuff like that, you could really throw off your opponent there, Jay.
Yeah, and I was about to say there's gonna be no grappling, but never mind. Jorge Masvidal been training with Bo Nickal, so I guess he somehow thinks he's a wrestler right now, Cyrus. Oh my.
I mean, he did share that house with Kobe for a long time before they became rivals. I mean, some of that wrestling must have stuck. But,
it's not. They're not rivals. It's one-sided. They got to be competitive if you're rivals. All right, let me chill. I'm going to chill.
Bro. This is a good spot for Mudkips to be, though. Obviously, you know, Raw Slasher was having a little bit of difficulty on the feet. He did start to make some adjustments, I feel like, with the lunging straights, Pudgy. But as soon as he started to do that, obviously we saw the change of approach from Mudkips, and it's working out for him. There's a lot of time to get this ground and pound or maybe submissions going as well.
I think so, man. Yeah, the only thing that I would say for Mudkip, he has to be very careful as he gets reversed. the thing about it is that Nick, Diaz, he got that jiu-jitsu. He got them jiu-jitsu, things for sale. So, he just has to be very careful because Masvidal he's not really that good on the bottom, and we know that. So, yeah, man, I just hope that he just kind of gets this back on the feet here.
I don't. I'm gonna tell you why. He initiated this, so anything that happens is his fault. He's the one who shot 2 takedowns already, Cyrus.
Yeah, take your poison, right? Nick Diaz is going to start lighting you up on the feet, but you allow him to get any sort of advance in the ground positions, even when he's on his back. He's got, sneaky jiu-jitsu, so honestly, people take him a little bit lightly on the game with the grappling side, I feel, but maybe Mudkip knows something that I don't, because he seems to be committed to this, and he's getting the better exchanges, to be fair.
Yeah. Denied.
That's insane. I didn't know Jorge was built like this on the ground. He may have done his studying. It may not be based on a character he picked. It may be based on something he's seen that Raw Slasher may not be able to grapple, Pudgy.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, he's just trying to expose, holes in this game, man. Sometimes you just got to switch it up sometimes. So if you think that most of the time Masvidal is going to grapple, don't really think about that, but it happens. He's like, oh shit, why am I on the ground for 5 minutes?
Look, Mudkip's been about now. He's got a couple of fights under his belt, but being around that top 24, top 26, we haven't got to see too many of his performances. And maybe he's more of a grappler, and we've seen it in the past, right? Sometimes grapplers pick strikers for some reason because they, basically know that they can do it on the mat regardless of their code. They want those extra kind of stats for the extra speed and the extra power to play out on the feet, and maybe that's kind of working to his advantage. Jorge's wrestling isn't terrible, and as you can see, it seems to be more than enough to get the advance in that first round up against Nick Diaz. I don't know if he still wants to keep it up though, Jay, because like I said, as this goes deeper, I do rate the submission offense of Nick very, very high.
Yeah, but I feel like Jorge Masvidal or Mudkip threw a diversion out. He
Jay for a moment, but that is okay. He will be back.
Okay, we're good. Okay, are we back?
Yeah,
are we back? Okay.
We back.
I was about to say, Jorge threw out a diversion. You thought he was gonna, because using Jorge, you thought he was gonna strike. Yeah. Instead, he's grappling. Oh, never mind. Yeah. He's not doing anything. He's getting beat up.
Ooh, Slasher said, yeah, I got these hands for sale. He's throwing.
Getting really active. The submission, the stamina for Jorge isn't, fantastic. A little bit delayed, but he doesn't need too much stamina when he's landing hands like that, Jay.
Okay.
Ooh, Mudkip coming out here strong.
Yeah, this turned into a great fight. Oh, now he's grappling. Hey, stop grappling. I'm tired of y'all. Stand on the feet. Y'all are Nick Diaz and Jorge. We want to see a boxing match, fellas.
Nah, they're not going to get up for you, Jay. I'm sorry, bro.
Dang, my name don't hold weight like that. I'm sorry.
Maybe they might hear us and they'll be like, okay, all right, bet.
Not the fight we were expecting, right? But these guys still remaining hyper competitive against each other across the stretch. Jorge seems to be getting slight, advances in positions, and now with the top mount. I was going to say that could be pretty bad, but he's not able to hold it and gets the denial.
And he got the reverse. And now he's in top mount. Slasher's like...
He let him get up. Okay. Let him get up. Transition. That. If he denied that up, he would have been in a great position in top mount.
Yeah,
my God. So why did you throw that knee? So give me one reason you threw that knee. Oh my gosh, he made me over.
Brother, he almost beat himself, Pudgy. He almost beat himself.
Yo, that just would have been it right there. But he's doing a good job of surviving there, man. That was fairly close. Yeah. Fairly close.
The Xbox champion over there saying he should have been KO'd stiff in the chat, and I have to agree, bro.
Yeah.
The survivability of Jorge obviously coming through this evening.
Oh my.
That reversal.
This is turning into a grappling match with strikes. That's what this is turning into. We thought we were going to see boxing, but it is what it is. We're seeing who's the better grappler here, Cyrus.
Yeah, for sure. And look, when it hits the feet, these guys are being frantic and getting very creative with it. But on the mat, they seem to be... it's almost like a battle of egos down here, Pudgy. It's like as soon as he started shooting those takedowns, I feel like Raw Slasher was like, hey, okay, I mean, I can grapple too. And he seems to be more than happy to stay here and work his own game.
Yeah, I think that, Mudkip decided to, promote a message to him. It says like, hey, man, I'm very familiar with the ground as well too. So even though you have Nick Diaz, which he is great, he's great on the ground, but I think we want to keep this on the feet. Someone's going to have to get knocked out, or somebody's going to have to get subbed. It's going to be somebody, Dime. I don't know who it is, bro.
Hey,
but
somebody fake glove touch. Somebody fake gloves. Listen, bro, that knee got him messed up though. That knee.
Nah.
But yeah, someone's going to get put out. Because I'm going to get upset if someone don't get put out. I don't care if it's on the mat. I don't care if it's on the feet. Someone's getting put out. It's Nick Diaz and Jorge.
Yeah, exactly, bro. We got 5 full minutes ahead of us, Pudgy, and these guys, like I said, have been active. And this is where it's all going to culminate. I imagine they're going to get busy on the feet here as long as somebody doesn't get rocked. Maybe not Jorge, the grappler here this evening, my man, but denied beautifully by Nick.
Oh. Slasher said nope. He said nope. Oh man. Nice jab. He has to be careful.
Oh my god.
Can this be it?
Nah, it's not it. Nick Diaz got to pick his shots and use his stamina advantage. You have it for no reason right now.
Yeah, you got to break that block down, brother. Use that jab very actively. Just stick it in Jorge's face, because things like this, just slowing it down, playing at Jorge's pace, not going in Raw Slash's favor right now.
Not at all. I think that he just has to find a way to, either get him back on the ground, as he's on the ground now. Yeah. So this isn't a good position right now. If I was him, I would try to do everything I can to get back on feet by any means. We got 3 minutes to work? Less? Somewhere around there.
Denied him too. Oh my gosh, timeout. This is another dominant position. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay.
Jorge staying busy. Still 2 minutes 55 left on the clock. Jorge seems committed to this grappling attack. And goddamn, does he continue to get really, really dominant positions out here, Jay? Look, we know what Nick needs to do, but it's obviously a little bit more difficult than it may seem.
Yeah, he has to find a way to his feet. He has to deny it up. He has to get a denial. He hasn't got one denial yet. That's the problem here. But he got rubber guard. He can flip him from here, Pudgy. Oh, never mind.
Oh, yeah. That's that guard. So, he went back into the guard.
Oh, no, I don't think you want to finish. I actually don't think you want to finish him. I'm being real here.
Nah, I don't think so, man.
He could have rained down strikes from Stack.
I think he just wants to ride this out, bro.
Yeah. He obviously feels like he's accumulated enough time to be winning these rounds. We've seen it before, man. Never leave it in the judges' hands, but we'll have to see. Still 1:20 left on the clock. I know that Raw Slasher has Ragnar Lothbrok as his picture for his Twitch, so he needs to channel his inner Viking and just kind of go out in glorious battle, try to get back, waste everything he has. He has a lot of stamina, man, and if he goes out over half stamina and losing this fight, I feel like he'll be a bit mad at himself, so activity is needed, risks are needed to just try and put himself in a position to win this.
Okay. I'd go for the finish now. If I'm him, I'm going for the finish now.
Yep. Ooh.
No. Okay, I don't think he has no intentions. I think he's okay riding out a victory here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that he's just doing this for the points. Yeah, he's doing this for the points, man. I don't blame him. Yeah. Hey, man.
Get it how you live.
Hey, man. Well, finish rate kind of trashed already.
This Pudgy fault. There's no way. That's crazy.
Man, it must be commentary's curse, bro. I'm sorry, man.
Your fault, bro. That's our first, fourth overall decision this season, brother. We've had 3 months for decision. I mean, look, ultimately, I feel like these guys were very, very closely matched, and that's why I would suggest that Mudkip's probably kind of went the route that he did, because you don't want to throw it away. That big flying knee miss probably kind of made him shit himself a little bit out there, Jay. He had to kind of go 100% technical.
It's a smart way to win. because he didn't take a risk in the last round. He got the stun. He did what he had to do. I can't blame him for that.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm just mad it wasn't a finish.
Yeah, it was close. It was almost there, but hey, there's a couple stuns, couple rocks, but hey, man. Hey, it's all good, man. I enjoyed it. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Cyrus, what's next? What's next up, bro?
Well, we have rank number 23 in the next one. Wino up against Raw Spooky. 2-1 v 1-0. This one's going to be in middleweight. They are guys that have been around the scene for a little while, especially Raw Spooky. He's just been away, coming back, and trying to make a run towards the end of the season. Currently undefeated, although only one fight under his belt, J-Dime. But we've seen this guy talking about grappling pedigree. Spooky can truly do it down there. He's a finishing machine on that mat. Wino's going to be aware of this and has to keep it on the feet for my money, just to try and take Spooky out of his game.
Yeah, and here's the thing. We know Spooky as a grappler, but sometimes he shows you good hands. Like, he's underrated as a striker. He's trying to show that he's not just a grappler, Pudgy.
Yeah, man. One thing I'll say about Spooky Ghost, man, I've been a fan of his for quite some time. And, that guy does not disappoint. I haven't seen this Wino guy fight much, but I'm very, very curious to see how he stacks up against basically I would say a legend around the community, because a lot of people know who Spooky G is. So, I'm just very curious to see if, with the picks and, who's gonna push the pace. Is it going to be Spooky? Is it going to be this guy Wino? We're just, basically just trying to fight for that top 16 spot right now. So, hey, man, what's going to happen?
Well, the time is now. Like you say, Spooky has been getting a lot more active on the feet. He's been really pushing the pace, almost kind of like reinventing himself. Like the Dirty Daves of the, Xbox side, J-Dime. He was known for a long time for pushing that pace in the grappling exchanges, but a lot of them resulted in decisions, right? I mean, Dirty Dave was kind of one of those guys that just kind of chose fight IQ and W's over maybe always the most entertaining style, but that changed as of recently, and I feel like Spooky's doing the same thing. He's been getting busy, getting finishes, and he doesn't want to stop that here.
Yeah, because Spooky's here to show that he's a complete martial artist, because once you get labeled as, oh, he's just a grappler, they think you can't strike, and then you surprise them with the hands, Pudgy.
Yeah, man. One thing I'll say, never underestimate anybody when it comes to this game, man, because, nice takedown denial there.
Yeah, it was a lovely little hip toss, but like you say, the denial was absolutely perfect. Back to work in the hands very actively, but he gets clipped with that uppercut. Who said Nick didn't have one-punch power?
Oh, my. Oh, my.
Oh, he's right to the body. Oh, man, that totally threw my train of thought off. Oh, my God. I'm sorry.
Somebody's going down soon. Oh, we're going down.
This is what we should have seen. This is what we should have gotten in the first fight. See, but this makes sense, though, because Kevin Gastelum is a wrestler.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
And look, this is honestly, we know how good he's been doing on the feet, but Spooky, this is where his bread is buttered. With the Crucifix J, this is horrendous for Nick this early.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, he looks stuck here, too. This is Spooky Wellhouse right here, Pudgy.
See? I'm telling you, man, the dude's a legend around the community, man. He's been doing it. He's that guy.
Ooh, Wino said I can grapple too. You're not the only one.
Oh my beer, he did that, brother. He's gonna want to get active real quick in these positions now. 2 minutes. I feel like Kevin Gastelum has had some big moments. Obviously, there was a big rock from Nick moments ago as well, or towards the first half of this first round. So, kind of a pick 'em for me, to be perfectly honest with you. Very competitive though, Jay. They're back and forth.
Oh. Yeah, but Spooky's trying to assert his dominance now. He said, I'm the better grappler. This is what I do, Pudgy.
Yeah, man. That was a nice flip. He's doing a lot of fakes, just trying to confuse his opponent, man. I feel like that's not really utilized quite enough in this game there, Jay.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. And I said Smokey. Wow, that's crazy. Spooky is a veteran of this game, especially with the grappling. And now he gets flipped over. Wino said, "I can do this too, Cyrus."
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I mean, he obviously is very confident in his skills down here, Wino, and he's proving that he belongs in this position and maybe even higher. This would be a massive kind of feather in his cap, Pudgy. Like you said, Spooky is a legend on the PlayStation side of things. Starting this season, wants to come through in a very big way, and I mean, to be out grappled by Wino, that would probably not be what he expected.
How he get out of it? Hey, the skin of his teeth, he got out of it. That was getting dangerous, Pudgy.
Yeah, he escaped by the very, very thin chin hairs that this man has. Because holy shit, man, that was close. That was like his block was gone. That block was gone. Yeah. And once your block is gone, and that health and your stamina is jeopardized, man, that could be an early night, Jay. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, but that gives Wino so much confidence now because he almost finished Spooky. So now, if it goes to the mat, he's confident there too.
Yeah. Spooky's gonna have to chuck the Dellet out here, try and use that wrestling in reverse, I would imagine, but what he was doing earlier with some of those pull counters was fantastic, and this clinch could play a big factor as well. It interrupts his opponent's combinations and just puts him in defensive, defensive spots. But looks like maybe he's having to just continue down to the mat, Pudgy, and I can't say I blame the guy, to be perfectly honest with you. This is where he has got so many of his wins.
Yeah, man. I mean, hey, they got 4 minutes to work. We got a whole nother possible, third round to possibly look forward to. So I think that Spooky G is just trying to get more of a, he's just trying to, just kind of make a statement down here. But as he gets that denial, great job by Spooky there. Jay, if you were in this position, man, what do you think you should be doing, man? Do you think that you should be doing what Wino's doing? What else?
Wino can't accept the position because Spooky will, and he didn't. He reversed it because Spooky will keep you there forever. So he's doing the right thing right here.
I agree. I mean, like, honestly, Wino is playing out of his socks. He's impressing me for somebody that I wasn't the most familiar with. For him to have this pedigree on the mat shows that he's a dangerous threat. And you've got to remember that he's been dangerous on the feet as well with a couple of rocks in this fight. Well, there's a lot of time to work, man. These two guys are being very, very active. It could go absolutely any way. A Spooky starts to rain down some ground and pound, but calculated his odds and decided to go back to full guard and regain the position.
It's a perfect example of position over submission. He's not going for no sub. He's trying to keep a dominant position. Now he's in top mount. He's going to look for his damage. He's going to look. That's dangerous, Pudgy. Oh.
Yeah, you get denied once. Yeah, it starts to get spooky there. Ooh, I don't know, man. He's just raining down shots. He's doing a good job of defending himself there, Cyrus.
Yeah, Spooky, genuinely, like I said, he is a terror on the mat. He's been looking great on the feet recently as well, and he's having to bring all of that to fruition here this evening to be in this fight up against Wino, because Wino is super competitive, man. I actually think that even after all this grappling, Wino could be ahead just based on the damage, right? I mean, Spooky's getting more total control time, Jay, but the big damage came from Nick.
We're going to see. I agree, but we got to look at the stats because you don't know what the judge is thinking. That's why I'm glad I don't judge this, Pudgy.
Yeah, man, the judges suck in this game, man. They do. In real life and in this fucking game.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll say that. Most accurate part of the game, Butch. Most accurate part of the game. Oh, big pull counter! Big pull counter from Spooky.
Hey, he won the round. He has won the round, fellas.
Yeah, he definitely stole that.
Yeah.
That body shot.
He stole it before. There were only two significant strikes landed by...
But those two significant strikes got him stuns, both of them.
That's crazy. That's so crazy. But yeah, he won the round now.
How is that even possible? Two significant strikes, two stuns?
Jeez, man. Gasoline got fucking bricks for hands. Damn.
Well, that's Nick, bro. He must have loaded those gloves or something. I've never seen him hit that hard before. Like, what's going on?
Somebody, man.
Yeah, he may got something in his gloves. I'm not saying he does, but... Hey, I've never seen a punch like that.
Yeah. He said these motherfuckers are on steroids, so he had to come in here with some loaded gloves, start landing on people, bro. Good work, though. In the opening going of this round, just trying to pour on the pressure.
Ooh.
Big shots landing, Pudge.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah, I like that lunging jab into the overhand though, and he's about to slam his ass. Yeet.
That was beautiful. He feinted a jab into that as well. Excellently timed, Spooky, showing that that pedigree that everybody is so.
Oh.
This is mad.
yeah, this is what he likes to do. If you study Spooky, you don't ever want to be here against Spooky. Keep it on the feet.
Yeah, and especially if he gets a denial in this position right here, he doesn't. But once he gets that first denial off in top mount, basically your night is it's not looking good, bro. It's not looking good.
Sheesh.
Yeah, that's fine.
What is Nick gonna do? Yeah, the problem is, I think it may be 1-1. I don't know how we're judging this. And he's stuck here. Spooky could do this all day.
Yeah, we saw this in the last fight, right,
God.
Pudge? Obviously you're stuck on the mat, unless you can work your way up. Obviously Wino's been able to do it a number of times to this point, but Spooky seems to have made some reads and adjustments, and now Nick's night is not looking great, brother. Elbows raining down.
Yeah, man, he's in that crucifix right now, and he got denied, man. This is getting very scary, Dime. This is getting scary, bro. He can't get out of here. He can't get out here, man.
Stuck. If he didn't get that Pudge, he may have been over.
Man, he's on his ass like glue, man, for real.
Facts, like white on rice.
Yo, seriously. He's not letting him get up. I think that he's just going to just take advantage of just draining the stamina of Nick Diaz there, Cyrus.
Yeah, for sure, man. Beautiful work from Spooky, but he does get separated. And I was about to say, Wino has only landed 2 significant strikes so far, so if he's able to connect 1 or 2 more, he may get a knockout, brother. He got 2 stuns off the last one, so you can see it doesn't take too many for this guy to get big effects out of Kelvin.
Yeah, man, he threw that front kick salad right, as he gets stunned. He's throwing the bean biscuits. He's throwing the bean biscuits. Ooh, this is bad. This could end right here. This could end right here, Jay.
Oh, the defending. Hey, this is scary. He's been down. He gives it back.
That's not
Why
good.
would he give that up? Why? Okay.
Mm-mm.
It dumps him. It dumps him. All right. And Wino has no stamina.
Yeah, that was
good.
I
would say if I was Spooky, I'll go for it. Oh, damn!
Brother,
that was a good match, man. Another decision. Ooh.
Yeah. 2 decisions on the balance. This one was definitely more active, though.
I've never seen so many decisions to start off a card. It almost made me sleepy, guys. I'm playing.
It's only been 2, but this is the only second fight.
Yeah, they said it's Pudgy's fault, man. They said Pudgy the reason. There was no decisions before. Now everything a decision.
No, those guys went active after it, brother. I ain't even too mad. You saw the output from both guys. I'm surprised in that second round, quite honestly, there was only 2 significant strikes, like I said, with 2 stuns. But it was 30-27. So even though he got stunned twice in that round, he ultimately walked away with the 10-9. So that's crazy in and of itself. Either way, though, upwards and onwards we do move. It is going to be ranked number 27 on the Xbox division, Toasty Toes, up against the one and only Intro, also known as KM Intro. I don't know why I've just gone down as Intro, but either way, the man, the myth, the legend himself, that guy has silky smooth striking. He has been absolutely phenomenal across the run of this season, J-Dan. We've appreciated some of the cleaner striking that you will see around, and he has a big opportunity here because Toasty Toes is actually more of a grappler. He's had a difficult season this time. He's also a guy that's been working on his hands, but there's such a gap, man. One guy's a much better grappler, one guy's a much better striker.
Man, even though Cam Intro has taken quite a few losses, he has a really aesthetically pleasing style of striking to watch. Like, even when he's losing, it looks good. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of Bobby Green in a way. Because, even when Bobby Green getting his ass whooped, it looks cool. Like, if you never watch the sport, you think Bobby Green the best if you watch him get a win. Because it's just some style, there's some swag, there's some creativity, Pudgy.
Yeah, man. The one thing I'll say about with Toasty Toes, man, I've known Toasty Toes for quite some time, man, and same thing for Intros as well too. And just having two different styles, I would say commonly clash like this is one thing, but I think both guys have a lot of things to bring to the table. I think that they could, I would say, just try to expose each other's weaknesses. Depending on the, what's the word that I'm looking for? I don't know. I'm just going to pass this off back over to you, Jay. Because I'm ready to get back in these fights.
And then I'm going to throw past to Cyrus. It's your turn.
No, you're all good, bro.
Damn.
No, genuinely, I know what you mean, though, Pudgy. I do know what you mean, because like it is about who can rise to the occasion here. We've seen Toasty Toes be phenomenal in the past and truly outperform what a lot of people would have expected from him. But it comes down to when he's being pressed, how does he react? Because he has been forced into panic wrestling in the past, and Intro is a guy that's going to shut that shit down. But he's looking good right now on the feet, landing some good combinations and risking it a little bit, Jay, trying to get ahead in this one.
Yeah, but to me, he's fighting well right now, but I don't want to be on the feet with Intro. We've learned that people that grapple Intro have success, Pudgy.
Yeah, man. I just think that, these two different styles, you got the Korean Zombie versus, Yair Rodriguez, man. Yair, he's just a different animal, man. His health stats are just insane. Yeah. I don't know, man.
Yeah, he's a very different. I mean, honestly, both of these guys very difficult to put away. This was a phenomenal fight, kind of under the UFC banner, and I'm sure it's going to be just that under the Primetime banner as well. Toasty Toes committing to a little bit of grappling early, J Dime, as you were calling for it, and this could pay dividends for him across the stretch of the fight. But we'll have to see how Intro responds, and he does it very, very well.
Yeah, and Intro gets up. Oh, he has to sidestep that spinning side kick to the body because he's been hit with it twice, Pudgy.
Yeah, man. The one thing, I think the most imperative thing that anyone can ever do is just take away, the body health. You take away the body, the rest dies, man. So I think that, a lot of people just need to, keep that in mind. That work that person's stamina down. No matter how great they are, you can work anybody's body down and just get them out of there very clean, very closely.
Yeah, 100%, brother. Attack the body and the rest shall follow. These guys are guys that typically do well across the stretch, but of course Toasty Toes setting a bit of an emphatic pace early with a lot of grappling, and with the defensive Intro holding up a little bit, Jay, you can see it's having a taxing effect on Toasty's stamina, which is not something we typically see out of Jung, but it may just be due to that kind of intensity that he's bringing at the beginning of this round.
Yeah, but if I'm Yair, he's stuck in. Never mind, he's stuck in rubber guard. I was about to say, if I'm Yair, I want to get it back to the feet so I can utilize my creative striking and fight my style of fight, Pudgy.
Yeah, man, I actually forgot that the Korean Zombie had a rubber guard. I totally forgot. You don't really see it too often because he's not really ever on the ground.
Yeah,
hey.
A wizard on the mat.
Ooh, nice knee.
Intro's starting to make some reads and getting some blocks in, but the attack, from Korean Zombie is getting a bit reckless, and this is actually what he needs, Jay. I feel just kind of making a dogfight. You don't want to be sitting there making it look pretty against Intro because he'll win the technical battle, but when you bring a bit of chaos to that cage, it's obviously kind of interrupting him and catching him a little off guard.
Yeah, I agree, and Intro needs to stay off his back in the next round because it seems like he's having trouble denying a single takedown, Pudgy.
Yeah, man. I just think that Intro's just doing a good job of just staying aware and just seeing what's happening as he rips that bean biscuit to the body there, Jay.
And now a kick of his own too. Yeah, and now I think he's made his adjustments, and now he's going to try his best to keep it on the feet. But what do you think Toasty Toes needs? Never mind, that's what we need to do, Cyrus. Never mind.
Yeah,
do that again.
Get back to where his bread is buttered. Get that double leg. I do like what I'm seeing from Intro, but I feel like he's taking pictures. He doesn't feel the threat from Toasty in the pocket, and that's leaving him open to the takedowns and a couple of the chaotic shots coming his way. I think it's this spin that's throwing him off. I mean, Toasty isn't like doing it in a necessarily aesthetically pleasing way, a super technical way out here, Pudgy, but I mean, he's being very, very effective with it. Always landing and chipping away at Intro.
Yeah, man. Intro better start coming up with some type of response, man. He's just over here getting punched on right now, Jake.
Yeah, he's getting punched on. He's getting wrestled. But he has to deny one takedown. One. He has to deny, Pudgy.
Yeah, man. What he just did, that was probably the most critical thing. You know, the not to stay. As he.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Toasty toes, a man possessed.
Toasty toes.
Oh my God. Oh.
Oh my gosh.
He ain't toasty, bro. He's on fire here this evening. He is 2 minutes 25 away from the end of the second round, and he is performing the best we have ever seen it, Pudgy. You're a man much like myself from the Xbox side of things who has come across this guy. Is this not truly the best he's ever fought? I've never seen him fight.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. He's putting on a little bit of a masterclass right now, man. I think Intro has to find some type of he gotta find some answers, man. He gotta find a way to to come back, man. But he's doing a good job of denying that, Jay.
Oh yeah, but he just spent too much time on the ground and even on the feet where he has the advantage. Toasty has looked good there, Pudgy.
Yeah, man. I see what Toasty's doing, man. He's just wearing him out. He's getting good denials. He's working the body. He's working the stamina down, especially on Yair Rodriguez, man. Like I said, the dude has crazy health stats. So this is, I think this is a really good position for Toasty.
For sure, but we have to remember what Rodriguez was able to do to the Korean Zombie, with seconds at the end of that round. And Intro might find a way here. Yeah. Even still, Jay, big moment there. Didn't get the clip, but you can see the danger coming from Intro every second he's on his feet.
This fight is far from over, fellas. Far from over. Yair can finish you at any moment, as we've seen when they fought in real life, Pudgy.
Yeah, I think that he just has to, just stay on top of his game and can't get reckless. I just think that if he just keeps it, basic 1-2, take him down. I think that, Toasty is definitely getting the better exchanges there, Cyrez. Yeah. But I just think that, Intro, he does have one more round to work with. So you never know, man. Just one front kick to the face could just be.
He may not get that opportunity, Pudgy.
Yeah, he might not.
He didn't like the fact that he didn't get a bow of respect back. Intro, obviously a little bit offended by the way that this fight has gone so far. Does not appreciate the grappling approach, but Toasty sticking to his game plan and getting it back to the mat. What a way to start out the third round for this man.
Okay. I didn't know he would. Okay. He has to do something. He's down. He has to, oh my goodness. If he survives, he has to bite down on his mouthpiece and do something about this.
Just like that, Jay.
Oh, this could be it.
Well, he's doing something about it. Oh.
It's not over until it's over there, Cyrus.
Oh, and he did not.
Good denial there.
Intro is pulling it from the depths of hell right now. He is fighting his way through the trenches to try and get his hand raised here this evening. It's a tall order, Jay, but he started to look good. Can he stop it?
Oh, he can't stop. Another takedown. He cannot stop the takedown. He needed that just for his momentum. Now he has to find a way up.
Yeah, stamina is not looking good there. Stamina is not looking good there, guys. He's doing a good job of, just keeping control, just throwing hella elbows there.
Oh,
good denial there.
Lovely denial. Intro's still looking dialed in, Jay, and he gets to stand up with 2 minutes left. That's a lot of time for him to work.
He has time to work, but he needs another stun. His back is against the wall. This is, let's see what he,
I mean, for my money, I think Intro actually needs to finish, does he not?
He does.
Yeah.
How's he eating this?
Intro, he needs a finish. He needs a finish.
How was he? Hey, how was the Korean Zombie? Whoa.
Bruh, I'm telling you, Intro is dialed in right now. He's channeling his inner demon to come out in this fight. Some way, somehow. Oh my god! Intro!
How?
That was actually pretty good.
My god, bro.
He tried. He tried.
Got him out of there. He said, no.
Okay.
what a fight.
It's over, guys.
We got our first
Finally.
finish. Our first
Now
finish.
PT has really started.
The prompt out guarantee is back, J-Time, in a big-ass way. No, genuinely, what a fight that was. Toasty Toes was taking him through the stretch. Intro did everything right, and that's what you need to see if you're a top-flight competitor, Pudgy, is in those dire moments to risk it all. You know, what's a loss finish over a loss decision? It makes no difference, so you may as well push that pace. You may as well do everything that throw everything you have in your arsenal at him. And that's what Intro did. It made it super exciting, and he almost got it done, bro. He almost got it done.
Yeah. Very close. Very close.
I have to say sorry as well, Pudge. Toasty Toast only had 220 bet on him. Intro had 10.3 thousand. Somebody just got a lot of prime coin over there, bro.
Oh man, hey, listen, hey Dime, we know how that feels, man. We know how that feels. It's just like, damn, you got the basically the heavy favorite lose. Oh man, that's shit.
Yeah, we know anyone right now. I'm glad I didn't bet on this one.
Hey man, luckily I'm gonna keep my my prime time coins in my pocket there, Cyrus.
Yes sir. Brother, this entire kind of card has been a bit of a mixed bag. Like I said, Hollywood Mud and Raw Slasher had a bit of a difficult start. I feel like Wino and Raw Spooky left it all on the line, with Spooky getting his hand raised, moving 2-0. That fight in the last one, like you say, truly kicked off primetime with a bang. And honestly, I expect these next two to be living up to a lot of hype. We've been moving up. This is ranked number 20 on the PlayStation side. Raw Matrix, one of the kind of nicest guys in the community, and he's been a guy that's been throwing hands for some time, currently on a little bit of a win streak, trying to take on Professor Potato. Jay, Professor Potato. I know you love that name, but he also has an aesthetically pleasing fighting style that he hopes will be the difference here this evening.
Yeah, I remember Professor Potato from last time. Yeah, he's a really solid fighter, and we're not gonna start with the jokes today. Yeah, this should be a really good match, Punchy.
Yeah, man. I just think that, I seen Raw Matrix a lot around the community as well, and a lot of I feel like he's definitely one of those fan favorites. Now compared to his opponent, I can't say that I've seen too many of his fights, but I hear good things as well. So you guys probably better know a little bit better than I do, but I might want to go with Matrix on this one. But we're just going to see how everything pans out, Cyrus.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think this one's a hyper competitive fight. We will really see in this one kind of where these guys are at the moment. Obviously, it's Killer's Row, brother. Honestly, top 20, top 30, J-Dime. There's no easy fights, and these guys are going to show that right here. Just outside of the top 20, and with a big win here this evening, they could be pushing themselves into the top 15 with maybe earning spots in the Grand Prix at the end of the season. Every single fight counts at this point, Jay.
Yeah, like you said, every fight matters, because at the end of the day, everyone's end goal is to win the title. And these matches you losing can take you further away from that title, Pudgy.
Yeah, man. I just think that, you just become like one of those humble people that, like, everybody wants to be a champion, no matter what league that you're in, Yeah. And I just think that you prove your point, you make a statement, you get your name out there, people love you, whether you win or lose, Cyrus. So it's like, it's like Nate Diaz, man. It's like Bang Bang in this community, man. Hey, shout out to Bang Bang one time.
No, you're absolutely right, bro. You're absolutely right. Like sometimes, not everybody makes that championship kind of run and is able to secure that belt, but you can go out and make sure that you have an entertaining style, and everybody wants to, see what you can do. These guys right here, though, they are leaving it all out there. 2 minutes in, big rock from Raw Matrix,
I know what Hey, listen to me. If he ends this is Nate Diaz's fault. He's fought Orthodox this whole fight. Like, it's messing my eyes up, but Orthodox Nate Diaz, Pudgy.
Hey, man, he does not have the greatest switch stance, so I probably would not, maybe if he wants to throw his opponent off a little bit, but I don't know. You got Holloway versus Diaz, man. You got someone who has, like, great cardio on one side, but you have another person who could just keep just throwing the same amount of strikes as the other. I just think that this is a great fucking fight to see.
Yeah, I mean, look, I think that these guys are actually very, very similar in the fact that they both got that zombie-like chin. They can both throw for quite literally years of their life without getting tired. However, I do feel the advantages for Holloway are quite big, Jay, in the terms of the speed, right? He's a lot faster, and I think that that's like the only big stat difference between these guys.
A lot faster. He has better kicks, but...
True.
And he's not fighting in a wrong stance.
That's also very, very true, bro. It's very, very true. Raw Matrix doing a lot right here this evening. He's gone with that twice. I'm surprised it is not getting ducked. I mean, we have to see some big adjustments out of Professor Potato, otherwise that head is going to get quite literally severed from his shoulders.
Ooh, as he gets knocked down there. Uh-oh. This might be it.
Oh.
This could be it, y'all.
It's
yeah, that's it. That's it.
Sheesh.
Yeah, Matrix wasn't playing no fucking games, bro. He's like, get him gone. Be out.
100%, man. Balls to the wall action. Raw Matrix coming out here and doing the damn thing. Like I said, he's one of the... It couldn't happen to a better guy, bro. Honestly, he's a lovely guy in the community. He's kind of does it all right? No kind of dramas outside. The only drama's inside, and it's always with action-packed fights. What a beautiful one to move us onto the card after a couple of fights that have gone the full 3 rounds, J-Dime. To have one go out quite quickly like that, fair frickin' play, my man.
Yeah, exactly. I told you that last fight is when prime time really started. When we got the first finish, that's when PT starts.
100%. Well, talking about guys in the top 15, ranked number 13, Steve, putting his kind of position on the line. He lost his last one, so he's fighting down, challenging an up-and-coming threat on the Xbox division. Ranked number 23, Yoda, 2-0, undefeated. A bit of a name within the community, and obviously where he and everybody's been following him has been expecting big things, but stylistically, Pudgy, I think that this is a fantastic match. The Steve is like the comeback kid. He is always game. He likes to take the fight over the full rounds and get the finish late. And from what I hear, Yoda likes to press the action with that, with his Conor McGregor pick quite often. So I feel like the stylistic matchups for these guys are absolutely perfect.
Yeah, man. I'll say about what's proper Steve, man. Again, one of those guys. He's definitely, he stamped his name in the community. I've had the pleasure of watching some of his fights, and going against him as well too. Same thing for you got the challenger, you got the main man himself, Yoda. He's a legend. That man's a champion. Everyone knows who he is. He just has a dirty McGregor. He's going to get it. He's going to do something here, Dime. We just going to see how it goes, man. Because Hendricks is a very good pick against, or more or less a different pick, rather.
He picked Hendricks?
You don't really see that every time. Yeah.
Steve going Hendricks, bro. He's like a guy that likes to use his range. I mean, I've never seen this pick. I don't know what to think out here, Jay, to be quite honest with you. Maybe he knows something I don't, but Yoda's a top level threat, and maybe if he hadn't heard of him before, he's taken him a little lightly, and that may come to bite him in the butt.
Man, this not like Johnny Hendricks not even the same no more. He's not on the sauce no more. And Connor is on the sauce right now, so I know Connor, it's possible he do him dirty, but he may still be on the sauce. I don't know, Pudgy.
Oh yeah, he just has to just be careful of that left hand of Connor, man. It's golden, right? Like, so we all know that. Like, just one hit, man. Just one hit. It doesn't matter what division that this dude's in. Mm-hmm. It's just dangerous. It's very dangerous. 100%. Ooh, good job by Yoda by that defense there.
100%.
He's working the body. He's going up top.
Pudgy, I have to say as well, bro, like Conor McGregor, he's not going to get out-juiced in this one. Have you seen that guy recently? He's juiced to the gills. I think that so is Johnny Hendricks, and it's leading to a lot of action. These guys just raging out in the center of the cage, throwing hands. Zero kind of backpedaling from Yoda at this point.
Yeah, it looked like Yoda's trying to kill him. It looks like he feels that Johnny Hendricks isn't good enough to be in a cage with him, so he just want to walk him down, Pudgy.
He's doing a good job of just kind of throwing those little, subtle, leg kicks. They'll start to add up over time. So, he's just trying to basically eliminate the fast footwork of McGregor there, Cyrus. I think that he just has to find a way to try to get this maybe on the ground here, just to wear him out a little bit. As he gets checked there. Ooh.
Very, very active start to this round. They have passed the halfway mark. Lots of successes for both guys, but the Rock J-Dime!
Oh my! Oh my gosh, I was about to say maybe Johnny Hendricks isn't a bad pick because he got the 98 power. Because you know before Connor had the best left hand, it was Johnny Hendricks, but never mind. Connor is trying to whoop his ass, Pudgy.
Yeah, man. Ooh. Yo, Steve's he's trying to prove a statement, man. He's like, I don't give a fuck what fighter that you used. I want to do my damn thing, and I'm gonna get you down. Ooh. Yeah, but Yoda has the answer for that, though.
I have to say, like, he's not a real quick right now, but no matter what happens to Steve, until he's out, he's in the fight, bro. I've seen this guy getting battered for quite literally, like, 12 of the, no, was it 40 minutes of the full 50-minute fight, and then pull out a submission or a knockout. He's done it multiple times, so, he's looking pretty good here, but he is getting clipped quite a bit. Connor's getting very, very accurate with that left hand out here, Jay.
Yeah. And what did Connor say? Okay, I was going to think of a Connor quote. I can't. But Connor got a hell of a left hand is what I'm going to say, Pudgy. Oh, another one.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, bro.
Oh, he definitely stole the round. He stole the round for that one. Very close, if anything. Very, very close there, Jay. I don't know how this fight is going to really go. Somebody better get knocked out.
Yeah, somebody's getting their head knocked off, but I got a prediction. The Southpaw fighter will win.
Are you ready?
You think? Yeah. It's going to be the Southpaw fighter.
Yeah.
These guys actually using the conventional stances as well. This time Prof getting a double leg after the glove touch. Lovely work for him. This is a bit of a mix-up that I think he needs. Pudge.
Yeah. I think this is what he's, like you said, Cyrus, this is what he needs, man, because I just think that if he just takes away the stamina of Conor McGregor, the power, of his of the punches won't be as, significant there. But the dude still hits like a fucking Mack truck, man, so no stam gang sometimes, man.
No stam. I like it, bro.
No stam gang.
Yes, sir. Well, Yoda's doing everything he needs right now to try and hold on to that undefeated streak under Primetime MMA's banner. Obviously not kind of adverse to really taking this fight anywhere it needs to go.
Connor, when did you learn this?
Oh, I don't know what that is, bro. Get rid of that. Bye-bye. Apologies.
No, it's seeing Connor get a takedown and your stuff started malfunctioning.
Yeah, broke my computer, bro. Like, I don't know how he's doing it.
Oh, shit.
Oh, my goodness.
Good job by your...
Ooh.
Uh-oh. Ooh. Yo, I thought he got punched in the stomach, and he just stayed like that for some reason.
That 98 power from Prof. He's gonna need to come out. Oh. Never mind. The left hand is money for Connor.
He gotta get up. Oh, he'll got stamina either.
Uh-oh.
Oh, they're about to go to war.
He's overcommitting right now.
I don't think they care. They want to go to war.
Yeah, he has to slow it up just a bit.
Yeah, I agree with you.
He has to slow it up just a bit, man.
Bro.
No, he's going to put this away.
I'm trying to get this shit done.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, this isn't looking. Oh.
Telling you. Don't count out Prof until the very end, brother. He's getting rocked. He is getting bloodied, but he is not out quite yet. Oh my God! He made his thunder. What is this?
Oh no! Nah, that's crazy. Oh my
goodness.
Yeah, now he's just having fun.
Yeah. Yoda looking real good across the stretch. 55 seconds left on the clock. Pudgy. Is he going to get a big finish? We're about to see. His opponent is hurting at this stage. The damage on his face is evident.
Man, Yoda cannot play with his food, man. He just can't. He can't play with his food. We've seen too many matches, on prime time, and just fights across the whole league themselves, man. You had that one opportunity, and sometimes you might fuck up, and it just doesn't go your way after that. So. In Yoda's case, he's like, nope, I'm getting this guy out of here. And, he's saved by the bell there, Don.
That close.
Yeah.
Very close.
That close to being finished. But now someone's getting finished. I don't know who, because Johnny Hendricks may just pull this one out his ass. My bad for saying that, but he may just.
Bro, I mean, look, I'm telling you, I have seen... If if it was anybody else, if I didn't know who Steve was, I would say that this guy's getting butchered right now. The corner needs to throw in the towel, but there's some fighters that you just don't say that about, and that's somebody like Prof Steve, because he believes in himself, bro. He'll go 100% every time. He will go for that finish, and it may get him KO'd, or it may get him the KO.
Oh my gosh.
You gotta take chances, man. Oh,
that's it. Oh, that's gotta be it. That's gotta be it.
Oh my gosh, the hammer fist. Wow.
Oh, this might be it. This might be it for Steve. Oh,
it's over.
Oh, that's it. That's it.
It's over.
That was clean. I ain't gonna trip. That was clean.
Yeah.
That was some clean work right there by Yoda.
I mean, that hammer fist from Yoda, the animation for it, bro, that was extra vicious, Jay. Like, he just,
that looked like the hammer fist he hit Jose Aldo with after he put him out. Like, that was a bad hammer fist.
Yo, I done that once with a Luke Rockhold, and it was interesting against Alex Pereira, and I almost got that win, but I think I ended up losing. But anyway, that doesn't matter. I just wanted to throw some shit in there, Jay. Hey man, Mr. Cyrus, what's up next, brother? Man, we got some crazy fights, man. I don't even know. I don't know, man. We're looking at KO tonight, and I want to say that might be possibly it. The way how that animation would just flew together, it was very fluid.
Yeah.
Good God, man.
Oh, honestly, I expect this card to only continue to get bigger and better across the stretch. This next fight up next, genuinely, right? Last weekend, we saw Fadinator J-Dime going up against, on short notice, credit where credit is due, Bang Bang, who risked his ranking and his kind of streak that he was on to challenge the former champion and one of the guys that is going to be inducted into the Hall of Fame under Primetime MMA when we get one of those going, of course. And he's kind of like a shoo-in. He's done so much on the Xbox division, took a break away, and is now coming back in a big way, undefeated. Got a fucking crazy fight with Bang Bang out of the way. I mean, we uploaded it separately on YouTube. That's how good that fight was.
Yeah, that was a great fight. I remember that. That was one of the craziest fights I've ever seen.
He's going to have to do it again here this evening, guys, because he's going up against B3 Blackout, another guy that comes from that B3 camp, cut from the same sort of cloth as Bang Bang himself, likes to throw those hands, likes to get busy with them early, and has a number of first-round knockouts to his resume. So without further ado, my guys, I think it's about time that we get into all of the craziness that is set to be this, I was going to say featured fight, or featured prelim, not quite the featured prelim, but the one before that, between the one and only Fadinator and B3 Blackout.
Oh, they're going to make this. They're going to make this fight like it's almost co-main or main event, man. To be honest with you, Doc.
No,
I think.
Listen to me, bro. B3 Blackout wants that revenge for his camp leader right now, for Bang Bang right now, and this should be a great fight.
I think these are great picks, man. You got Masvidal going against Holloway, man. I just think that hopefully this doesn't go back to the ground. I don't think so, but surprisingly enough, both men can actually grapple. So if need be for Sal in points, they'll do that. But I don't think that this is going to hit the mat, Cyrus. I don't think so.
Look, Fadinator might mix it up a little bit there, but only for a bit of ground and pound, right? Like, he's so fucking good on the feet that he may just feel comfortable staying there. We'll have to see how it pans out. We know that Blackout's going to want to keep it on the feet 100%. I mean, this guy doesn't know how to take somebody down. Even if he did, he wouldn't go there, you know?
Yeah, man. One thing you got to understand about, with Blackout, man, he's very technical, especially coming from that B3 camp. But I just think that Fadinator, man, he has answers, man. The dude was a former primetime champion, went to war with Trixie so many fucking times, man. And it's just wow. Oh.
I'm telling
you,
bro.
This is very fluid between these guys.
Let's not blink. This fight, it almost doesn't need commentary. Yeah. They're going to bring so much action, Jay. I don't know which way it's going to go, but it ain't going to take long to get there.
Yeah, someone's getting put out. Maybe at the end of the first, too, Pudgy. Oh my God.
Oh. Yeah, Fadinator. He got first blood, man.
Ooh.
He did. Sits him down. Almost gets cartwheel kicked, but able to partially block it. The hands from Fadinator looking clean. The boxing coming out thick and fast. Blackout needs to make adjustments quickly, Jay, because that head health blinking. But if anybody's going to know how to do it, it's the B3 faithful in Blackout Hours himself.
Oh, yeah. And B3
Nice,
guys have trained with everyone. There's so many good people in that camp. And they're not going to go out without a fight, Pudgy.
Yeah, man. I mean, hey, I respect everybody when it comes down to this.
Oh my
and,
god!
You know,
oh my
god,
Fad.
Fad knew. Fad acting new.
Oh my god!
Oh.
What did he do to you to deserve this?
Oh! As clean as it
Dang.
gets. J-Dime, like I saw in the chat, Humble saying that Fadinator wanted a title shot already. I mean, he's a humble enough guy, is Fadinator, in terms of like knowing that he had to come in and get a couple of wins under his belt this season, but it's almost like he's taking it personally. Like he has a point to prove, and it's showing in his performances because, I mean, we've seen great fights from him in the past, but this is the most dialed in I've seen him, and that's a scary, scary thought for the rest of the Xbox division.
Jesus, man.
Gosh.
Yo,
what did Blackout do? Deserve that.
Yo, Fadinator is the B3 boogeyman right now, dude. He's looking to take out everybody from that camp. He's looking to take out everybody. He's coming back for that belt. He's working his way back up. Shout out to Blackout for doing this thing, but
doing this? What do you mean? What did he do? What do you mean do his thing?
Hey man, I'm just trying to be considerate, man. Damn,
he went out on his sword, bro.
Blackout's good. He's good, but Fad just like he was fighting him like he hated him. Like that was personal what he did to him.
Yeah, like he honestly, Fadinator kind of almost came out here like he was trying to catch a murder charge. Like he wasn't out here just to throw hands and get somebody knocked out. He's trying to kill people in the cage. He's trying to make a point, J-Dime, that he should be in consideration for one of these next title fights. He's getting himself to that top 15, so I mean, I'm glad that it looks like, if nothing else, he will be in the Grand Prix next season. But I have to say, my man, that sets us up beautifully for the featured fight of this prelims. It is the one and only most improved fighter of 2022, Lilo himself, going up against Jamie Bucks. I believe FSK's Jamie Bucks, but either way, two guys that have been around the scene for a very long time and bring an incredibly high level of skill to their Octagon performances.
One thing I'll say about with Lilo, man, I've seen this man growing up in the community, you know, in all different types of leagues, man. The dude has stamped the name for himself as well too. He should be very proud. Same thing for Jamie Bucks, man. Me and Jamie Bucks, we go all the way back to like RFC CAF days, man. And I really respect of what Jamie has done for the community as well. That he's a force reckoned to be, you know what I mean. But anyway.
No, I'm with you, bro. You know, when he came back, like it was a week or two ago when he came back and he had his first performance, he sent me a message just going, "Are you excited to have me back?" And I was like, honestly, bro, hell's freaking yes. When you see like vets come back like this, he took a little bit of a break away. He came out last week, and I mean, Jay, that finish, bro. I clipped, I was talking about the Bang Bang and Fadinator fight where we uploaded it. I clipped it wrong. So unintentionally, that knockout from Jamie Bucks was actually at the end of it because it was so quick. It was over in the blink of an eye, bro. He knocked the guy out in like
I do
20
remember
seconds.
that. Yeah, that was crazy. No, that was really crazy. That wasn't a fight. It's like he just ran through him. I remember it now.
That was against my campmate.
That was against your campmate.
Hey, so Pudgy, you gonna let him just go like that? You just gonna let that happen? You supposed to jump in?
Oh, hey man, I'm just gonna say this. Bucks he gonna do that to me, man. But I'm just throwing that out there. Hey man, let's get back to this fight though.
Starting out quickly, the ultimate cheater pick on the side of Lilo. We've seen it used by the champion and teammate KN Caliber in the past. He's won a belt with the ultimate cheater in the past, but Jamie Bucks with the heavy hands of Big Mouth himself is going to be a bit of a problem. Kevin Holland hits real hard, Pudgy.
I think that if Lilo decides to, utilizes the footwork of a cheetah, I think that he can wear down that stamina of Kevin Holland. Yeah. I don't really think that Holland has really the best gas tank. So if you can try to keep this on the outside a little bit, maybe, but Holland is also lengthy as well too, Dime. So I don't know how this can really go, man. I don't think Machida's going to go to the ground. I hope not. And that's where Holland's very dangerous, though, man.
Yeah, Holland's dangerous off his back on the ground, and I never knew how tall Holland was until I seen him fight Wonder Boy. Because you know Wonder Boy usually the taller guy in welterweight, and I was like, dang, Holland's really tall, Cyrus.
Oh, 100%, man. 100%. Like, he's deceptively big. Like, genuinely. Nice little front kick. And honestly, that Kung Fu style that he has is perfect. You know, never mind.
It ain't perfect tonight, all right? It's not.
Karate better than Kung Fu, they say. Like, he's out there, bro, trying to land it. Honestly, I will never ever doubt this young man in Lilo. He is phenomenal, Pudgy, and he's looked better and better as it continues to go forward. You can see that he's taking this fight incredibly serious, and he's already getting some good work off, forcing Jamie Bucks to try and make some adjustments.
Yeah, he's forcing Jamie Bucks to try to attempt a takedown right now, and you don't really see that, man. He just get pressured, and I'm loving this shit right now, Jay.
Dang, do you love it because he beat up your teammate? Is that why you?
Maybe. I don't know, man. Possibly. I might throw that in there.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh man, what is Bucks gonna do, man? What he's gonna do, man? He has to answer for something.
Yeah, he gotta stop the momentum.
He just can't overcommit. That's the thing. I think that if he keeps doing what he's doing, just reserve, man.
That's crazy. That's crazy to me because he got to stop momentum because one-way traffic right now. He needs a big moment.
He truly does.
Yeah, the block is getting killed there, Cyrus.
It is. I mean, like Yoda Machida, Lilo himself is really, really dialed in. He's landing everything at a very high percentage. Has to get, be very careful not to get overzealous though, because Jamie will capitalize if you give him even a millimeter in this fight. I mean, an interesting first round, Jay, to say the least. A lot of time left for these guys to make adjustments, but for my money, obviously with that big stun and the knockdown, Lilo off at the races, my man. Looking good and obviously confidence building going into the second round.
Yeah. Jamie Bucks has to make an adjustment because he was getting beat like he stole something a second ago. So the second round, new round, Pudgy.
Yeah, I think that Lilo also has to understand, though, is that I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think Machida either has it's like high 90s of leg power. I think it's like 96, 97, I think.
Yeah,
or it might be in light heavy. I might be getting that confused. Someone might have to fact check me on that one. But I think that he just utilizes the oh, that was interesting. Okay. As we get back to the center,
He just shrugged him off, bro. There wasn't even animation. He just went, nah, get off.
He just said get off.
Nah, man, that was an EA thing. We know how that goes.
I feel like Machida's out here trying to big brother him right now. He is cutting the cage off, making this feel incredibly claustrophobic, and he's forcing Jamie Bucks to utilize some of his grappling as he gets the clip and knocks it down again, Jay. Craziness.
That's it. Can this be it for Bucks? Can this be it?
I don't know, but Lyoto Machida looks like he's in his prime again. Kevin Holland, but Kevin Holland's dangerous off his back.
Yeah, Lilo has to get up. He has to get up right now.
Beautiful, bro. Active, gets back to full guard, denial. Lilo is a man possessed. Denial City. Pudgy, I mean, look, we've said it before, we'll say it again. Lilo continues to level up. He's looking great tonight, and he's looked great in the past.
He's making very necessary adjustments there, Cyrus, as he goes to side saddle, and then he goes to backside here. So let's see what he does here for the next 2 minutes as he gets that good denial there. That's just going to wear down on his stamina there, Jay.
Yeah, and it looks like Lyoto Machida has the advantage everywhere. Or not even just him. Lilo has the advantage over Jamie Bucks everywhere. And Jamie Bucks need to make an adjustment. And I know, oh, there we go. That's the adjustment right there, Cyrus.
Yeah, exactly right. Jamie Bucks, like I said, is a veteran of the scene. He's a little bit kind of greener coming into this season. He's been away for a little while, but you can see that he still has all the skills to pay those bills. He is having to dig deep in this fight. A minute left in this round. One that he is most certainly down, but with some well-needed damage here. He could put himself in a nice spot going into this third round, Pudgy, to get that finish. And ultimately, he needs it if he wants to walk away with his hand raised here this evening.
Yeah, Tone is doing a really good job of answering with those denials there. And as he gets that flip, ooh, good denial there. He tried to go for the Kimura. He said, nope. I just think that either, you know, Tony needs to say, hey, man, I don't really need to even stand up with you. I can get on top now. And then this might just be it for you there, Jay.
Yeah, he said, I can do whatever I want to you, and there's nothing you can do about it. There ain't a damn thing you can do about it. It's over. It's over.
That's it. That's done.
3 seconds left in that second round. I said it, Lilo was a man possessed here this evening, Jay. He has fought at the highest levels in the past, but this may be still his best performance to date. Came out here and honestly almost made it look easy off a guy that not only is a veteran, but was riding high after that fast knockout last time out.
Sheesh, that's crazy.
That happens.
He beat him like he stole something. Like, nah, that was kind of bad because he showed he had the advantage everywhere. That's why Jamie Bucks was in an interesting situation where, like, what do I do? Whatever I try to do, it looks like he's better than me at.
Well, ancient fight here, Pudge. What? I mean, bro, I didn't mean to interrupt you, brother. But what a way to end out those prelims.
Yeah, hey, man, one way to close that out, man. Hey, all of these fights has just been amazing so far. You know, I'm definitely looking forward to this main card that we got here, guys. I mean, hey, all I know is that we got the main event and we got the co-main. I'm really excited for this co-main. We got Kai versus Wright MMA. Now, these are two guys that are very exciting, very, very lethal, just very precise of what they do there, Dime. How do you feel about that fight?
This is what I feel about Kai versus Ripe. Ripe is very underrated. Ripe has taken some losses. They wasn't bad losses, but they were minor setbacks. And Kai was just a champ a few weeks ago. Like, people forgot he was doing his thing before he got his ass whooped. Like, he was really a good player, and he is a really good player, and he's looking to work his way back up to another title shot.
Yeah, and he's also a guy that won an award last year, or the end of last year. He quite literally walked away with submission of the year after some beautiful combinations to sit his opponents down. But this entire main card, so I was kind of trying to hiccup or not hiccup at the same time there, but these guys, top to bottom here, they're all in like the top 10 or just top 15. I mean, the lowest ranked guy on this kind of card going into it, maybe Josh or Jakey. I mean, that's 14, but everybody's a top 15 guy right now, and they're all fighting for positions to kind of go into this, you know, kind of last couple events and put their name in the hat for the last couple title challenges, maybe go into that Grand Prix defending rather than challenging for that belt. With that all being said, though, I mean, of course, at this stage, I know a lot of the guys, the GOAT gang, if you will, that were here from the very, very opening going of the stream, got to see the promo a little bit earlier on. For anybody that has not, we are going to jump back to it for the moment. This main event is craziness. We said Primetime 88 was going to be one of the biggest cards of this year, and I'm telling you, brother, with those two at the main event, it is set to be absolutely fireworks. So without further ado, here's the promo for this main event of Primetime 88.
Looking for that.
Round and pound, and this could be a go MMA. It's hanging on. No, he's not.
This kid is good. This kid is good, man.
CV may be the truth. He may just be the truth, bro. That's what I'm going to call him from now on. CV the truth. He is a menace. He is wrecking through that division 5-0, challenging for the next PlayStation Championships. It will be our main event next week out. Him against NBK Vok. Vok might have, genuinely for me, right, Vok might have the best storyline of any fighter that we've ever had. He went from being the most improved fighter of last year to winning the belt within 31 days.
Run in the shadows. Damn your love, damn your lies.
Yeah, guess what?
I'm just watching. Ooh.
Oh, this could be it! See, look, Vinny! It's your new PlayStation champion! We have a former champion who's been calling out CV all week. Smudger said that when CV wins the belt, I have to come back. That is the words of the former champion and one of the greatest of all time, probably the greatest of all time in PlayStation so far. And he's now challenging the new champion already. I can't wait for Smudger's return, Cyrus. But CV is your new PlayStation champion.
We get Smudger
versus
the former
CV.
champion, be CV, the undefeated current champion. Woo, that's gonna be a fun one, bro. Bro, that guy is a menace.
This kid is good. This kid is good.
CV may be the truth. He may just be the truth, bro. That's what I'm gonna call him from now on. CV, the truth. He is a menace.
See, look, Vinny! It's your new PlayStation champion!
What a performance from CV, brother. Still undefeated. And still, NM Smudger. Just his ability to come out there and perform night after night and honestly look better every time he steps out there. It's sensational. That is it, bro. It's no way he survives it, surely. And still, NM Smudger. This guy does it again. Defends that half-power spot on the rankings. And
It's over.
still, NM Smudger. And this is about as flawless as you could possibly hope for. And we are back at it. Primetime 88 J Dime. It is Moolah v Blake. This is an incredible fight with incredible stakes to kick off this main card, brother.
Blake just recently joined TT, but a part of me thinks he joined because he got his ass whooped by Moolah. Because if you remember, Blake dropped Moolah like 100 times and then end up getting armbarred. Me personally, I would have never joined that camp after, but some people got a different mentality. He said he whooped my ass, I gotta join him. So I don't know.
Well, we are about to find out. From what I hear, correct me if I'm wrong, these guys, while we were all getting set up, went random, got Dan Hooker v Dan Ige over here, Pudgy, and they're going to go down. And honestly, this is, even if they just picked these guys, this is one hell of a fight between these two competitors. Dan Ige, Dan Hooker, they have really fan-friendly styles, and so do the fighters themselves that are going to be controlling them here this evening.
Yeah, man. I'm a Dan Ige user myself, and I know that like Hooker, like he's very underrated, like of using in featherweight. But I just feel like Dan Ige's boxing is just very crispy, very fast. It's just very technical. That's why I enjoy using him. But I'm just kind of wondering of how this is going to go. Yeah. But honestly, I think that if it could go anywhere, I think that Dan Ige also has really great jiu-jitsu skills, but he also doesn't have any submissions, though, which is weird. So hopefully this kind of stays up on the feet.
Thankfully, he does not have the back tat he's recently got in real life out here, J-Dime. So we still got a clean cut Dan Hooker. Hopefully this stream reconnects. That's not good. Not what we want to see. We're back. We're back, brother.
Okay. We're back, but yeah, we're going to see who's the better Dan. Is it Dan Hooker or is it Dan Ige? And then, well, you said Dan Ige has good boxing. Dan Hooker has good kickboxing, good teep kicks, good weapons he can use at range, Pudgy.
He's a very lengthy fighter. I just think that if Moolah were to close the distance, work that body a little bit, I think that he'd, chop down that wood. But, Dan Hooker, he's just a very, he's an underestimated person,
Yeah.
And I just think that, that was very good. That front kick to the face there. Just keeping that range, man. I typically like using that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like, Dan Ige, super long, right? And, I mean, the problem is that Ige wants to kind of Mike Tyson it into the pocket, but you do that, you're going to get a knee up the center. Those teep kicks do convert into knees as well, Jay. So, I mean, there's going to be a lot of them coming his way, I'm sure. And that's going to keep Moolah honest across the stretch of the fight, as Blake is trying to keep this at a kickboxing range rather than a boxing range.
Yeah. And people forget. Oh! This looks like their first fight.
Yeah.
But as we know, it is not over, buddy.
Nah, man, this is honestly, man, between these two, this is just a sparring match, man. This is normal for them. So, whether
I think Blake actually want this one back. I can't even lie to you. I think this is a sparring match.
I mean, Blake was on one hell of a streak before, obviously he lost very, very recently, but he is a guy that is absolutely motivated this season. But my God, does Moolah pull it out of the bag every time, Jay? I can never, ever count this man out.
Yeah, Moolah finds a way to win somehow, Pudgy.
He's finding a way, man. He's just trying to, it just really just takes one mistake. That's really what it is, man. It just takes one mistake, and then the game could literally just be over. So I just think that if Moolah just continues to keep doing what he's doing, I think he's doing fine. But, Blake is, he does have answers to those questions there. So just very interesting as he gets in with,
So he just didn't get stunned by none of that? Like, he's still looking at him? Oh, now there's the stun.
Oh, my God. Moolah almost died, but somehow didn't eat the damage. Yeah, I mean, Pudgy, goddamn, this is what you want to see if you're Moolah right now. Obviously, it's a difficult fight for him, but he's doing everything he needs to get, back into it and cause big damage.
Yeah. I think that what he's doing is that he's just playing that range.
Oh my God, death kick.
Ooh. That was almost close, man. It's like, I would say 5 more seconds, he probably would have been out of there.
Yeah.
Head health is getting kind of chewed there, Dime. I don't know, brother.
Yeah. But then again, Dan Hooker's tough. Do y'all remember him versus Dustin Poirier? He made Dustin become a wrestler. Dan really almost won that fight, and I think that's why Dan got worse. I think he used all his power in that one fight, and he lost it all, Cyrus.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my God.
See, he lost it all.
Yeah.
He didn't lost it all in that Dustin fight.
And look, this is where Moolah really kind of turns up, man. Like, he has killer instinct. No! What has just happened?
Come.
No, bro. We will have to. Look, this is where Moolah really. I don't know what's going on. They brought us up. That is the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Hopefully, we will find out the result.
My gosh,
that is devastating.
idiot! Who did that?
I know, bro. I know. Killer, absolutely killer. Hopefully, these guys will be back any second. I'll refresh on their end, and we'll see what happens.
Oh no, they said the game crashed.
Game crashed. Wow, bro. Well. Yes,
Wow.
That sucks ass.
Yeah.
That sucks ass. Look, is what it is. We move upwards and onwards, on to the rest of the card.
Rest in PCI channel points, guys.
Yeah, of course. I believe they get refunded. I think they get refunded. I hope they get refunded.
That's crazy.
What?
Sorry, what were you saying, Pudge, bro?
I'm sorry, brother. No, I was just going to say though is that they might want to they might run that back. Maybe if we might have enough time, hopefully they can try to get that fixed because that was a really good fight, bro.
Run that in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Well, one way or another, those guys are going to continue to throw hands. We'll see. Obviously, we still got a few fights here left this evening, so I'll let the guys in the back sort that out, and we will update you as we get updated. The next fight on this card, though, Jay, is ranked number 7. B-Fap, Trixie. Odd to see this man.
Got Trixie this early.
I know, bro. It's hard to see him not in a title fight, but he's kind of had a semi-fall for grace. He lost his last one. He kind of wins 1 or 2, loses 1, wins 1 or 2. He's not on the killing streak that he was once on, but he is motivated to get back to the top of that mountain. But he now has to go up against one of the faster rising stars on the Xbox division, DB Chris. This man is here, and he means business. I mean, brother, what a fight we have ahead of us. And like I said, it is interesting that Trixie has to adjust now to 3 rounds, which is something that Chris is going to be used to because he hasn't quite touched that main event spot yet.
Yeah, when you're used to fighting 5 rounds all the time, because Trixie probably has the most title fights in the whole organization, it's going to be quite an adjustment period fighting 3 rounds because, usually he starts in the 2nd round. He could be down 1-0 when the match starts, Pudgy.
Yeah, one thing I'll say about with Trixie, man, ever since I've joined this promotion and I've been fighting and everything like that, Trixie has done his thing ever since the beginning, as far as I would say the last going on 3 years. And that dude is just a force to be reckoned with, man. He totally is. Chris has a very tough opponent against him, but hey, everything can always be different under those bright lights, right?
Yeah.
But I would say in this case, you got one of the best, if not the GOAT of primetime across the cage from you. Man, it's going to be a long night. He typically performs well in the 2nd round, as we've seen statistically.
Yeah, you're 100% right. 2nd round is statistically his best round. And honestly, going into this one, the one thing I will say is that DB has had a relative amount of success up against Trixie recently. So maybe they found a kind of crack in the code, or that's not the right word, but you know what I mean. Maybe they found something in the code out here. They've got something on Trixie. But Trixie is a guy that there's a reason he's been at the top for so long, Jay. It's his ability to adjust. I mean, he hasn't been at the top for being the same guy. He makes those adjustments and he walks away with his hand raised more often than not. So we'll have to see which way this goes as he goes Marvin Vettori, which may indicate maybe a little bit more of a grappling approach here this evening.
Yeah, you said it. Ooh, good takedown defense. Yeah, you said it. You get Marvin Vettori, of course, you want to wrestle, and that's what makes Trixie great. Adjustments, because anybody can be good playing one fight style, but when you have to change the way you fight to win, that's what makes somebody great, Pudgy.
Yeah, man. I just think that this is a very common thing that we do see, right? The striker versus the wrestler, as he does a really good job of defending that takedown there, Saraz.
Yeah, exactly right. I mean, and he's going to need to do that for the full course of the 15 minutes. This is a different pace for Trixie, and having 3 rounds instead of 5 means that he can be a lot more active in the pursuit of these takedowns, Jay, and have little concern about the stamina.
Yeah, he's so used to 5-round fights, he can really fight a lot faster, and he can start a lot earlier, which is an advantage for him, Pudgy.
Yeah, he's taking away the power of Lawler, man. That's the smartest thing that anyone can do. Lawler, that dude can hit you with one hand and it's lights out. It could be whether it's a lead, uppercut, overhand, anything, bro. That dude is dangerous.
Oh, the Dirty Dave special gets the stun, spears him into next week, J-Dime. Now in side control with over 2 minutes to work. The former champion seems to have turned up here this evening meaning business.
Yeah, Trixie is about that action right now. He wants to get close to that title shot again, as he denies, and he's probably going to go in the top mount, or he's going inside saddle from here, Pudgy.
Yeah, he's just going to, he's already done the damage. Now he's just adding a little more style, just adding points to his resume right now. So he's just going to hold him down here for a little bit. He still has a little under 2 minutes now to kind of do what he wants to do. He just wants to wear out the stamina. And I think actually right now, his stamina is actually slightly lower than Chris's right now.
Yeah. And I mean, that's going to be the grappling approach, but he is adding dirty to his name, I have heard. This is Dirty Trixie out here, getting double legs after stuns, working the grappling and ground and pound like nobody's business. This is a great round for the former champion. Chris is going to need a strong corner in his back there. He's going to need the DB boys to kind of channel everything that he brings to the table to get him back into this fight and not allow it to affect his confidence to reset that momentum that we talk so often about, Jay.
Yeah, he's lost this round, but hopefully them DB boys in his corner can help him, because he has to stay off his back at all costs, because Marvin Vettori just gonna grind it out, Pudgy.
Yeah, I think that he's just going to grind out the rest of this round. He's definitely done the damage. He's done enough to secure the round there. So one thing for Trixie, man, I believe he's going to start turning up. I think he'll get this fight back to the ground fairly quickly just to subdue that power from Lawler. But you never know, man, because Vittori does have hands too, man. So, hey, that's just one thing about Trixie, man. He can just mix it up, man.
He most certainly does. And look, he may do this takedown early, but he will end it on the feet. I can almost guarantee it. Unless Chris is able to really answer back with something big here. But for my money, he's taking a little bit too much to give a little bit too little, Jay. Obviously, the power of Lola is big, but you need to be landing at a slightly higher percentage.
Ooh. Yeah, and the problem is we're in the second round. This is Trixie's historical best round, Pudgy.
Yeah, and he's showing you why. I mean, Chris is doing a good job of, keeping him at bay.
You can see right there why he took it down to the mat, Pudgy. I mean, obviously Chris is dangerous on the feet. You don't want to be getting into combination battles with him.
Yeah, I think that if I was Trixie, I would probably take this back down to the ground.
Oh,
but
never mind.
Oh my!
He said never mind.
Oh my gosh! He just
bro, he gave him the craziest biscuits to the body.
Oh yeah.
Jesus, man. Yeah, I see what Trixie's doing now. He's playing into his hand right now.
Yeah.
He's doing a good job of just securing that, definitely the body damage for sure, man. Like, ooh. It looked like he had bad Taco Bell or something there, Jay. I don't know.
He said he had that Taco Bell. Yeah, he about to throw up his lunch. And the crazy thing is about that, he got them body shots because earlier Chris pulled his pull, so this time he's through to the body. Because when you lean back, that body damage is even more. He made that adjustment, Cyrus.
Yeah, and the thing I really like about Trixie, he has a really solid corner, kind of giving him advice, but believe it or not, he's not a guy that's making conscious decisions for the most part in his fight. He fights on kind of like autopilot, and he just kind of like channels his inner beast. And when he's flowing in that, in that state, he's such a hard man to beat, man, because he can do it everywhere, bro. We've seen how many KOs he has on his resume against top flight opponents, but when he needs to, kind of when his back's against the wall, so to speak, Pudgy, like he has been recently, he can do this as well, and he can take you down to the mat. He can maul you like nobody's business.
Yeah, I like one thing. Like Trixie has hands for days, but he also has really great grappling as well too, man. So like he's just balanced. He could just fight you anywhere. And one thing with Trixie, man, like he's just going to be very precise of what decisions that he's going to do. Yeah. Just try to keep him there. Don, what would you say in this situation right now?
Chris is about to get his body pounded. I would have went in the half guard because look at this adding up right here. This is all adding up. Look at his body health. He should have just went in the half guard and just finished the round on his back instead of just giving up the sprawl or letting him just punch his body, Pudgy.
Yeah. This isn't going to be, the third round's not going to be good.
Yeah.
But hey, anything can happen, man. It just takes one good uppercut, and that's it.
So I'll never count out the DB boys. Diddy Boxing out here. They have some really good strikers. They've been working their grappling as a whole. It's kept Chris Moores a little bit in, but now the damage is added up, J-Dime. Another left hook spear from Dirty Trixie.
Yeah, he looks like Goldberg right now. He keeps on sparing that boy. There's nothing he could do about it, and he's probably just going to grind out this round. He can probably finish it if he want to. It's just a Trixie fight, Pudgy.
Yeah, I think that he's just, because since he has the stamina advantage, I mean, as of right now, like Chris's stamina is not bad, but it is very significantly low. And Lawler's not good on his back. So Vittori, I think he has like, high 90s, like top control. He's just going to just grind this out, man. He might not even get it finished. He might just grind this out.
Trixie's a finisher, bro. Like he doesn't, like maybe he doesn't want to risk it here because he is coming off a loss. But if I know Trixie, he wants those extra points. He likes to be in the top 5. He likes to be champion, obviously, but he likes to be in that top 5. So he needs to get his way back there. All these little bunny shots adding up. You can see the head health starting to blink more and more as the time goes on. And then it sets up for this. Some big ground and pound anytime he postures up, Jay.
Yeah. And Chris is about to get frustrated, yeah. Because Chris got to get up. He's losing bad. And Trixie is just keeping him right here, Pudgy.
Yeah, he's just keeping him just exactly where he wants him. It happens, man. It totally happens. Hey, he's back up on the feet now.
Oh my
Oh my gosh.
Big
my.
slam.
Yeah, that's
He's mentally giving up at this point. He gotta be.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Hey, listen, they still have roughly under 2 minutes to keep working, but I think Trixie's. I
2
think
minutes
he's
for
gonna
him to
get
do
the guy.
what? 2 minutes for him to do what right now, Pudgy?
Hey, man, you gotta get up.
Yeah, like he gotta
Yes.
find a way. That knockout chance doesn't exist if he's on his back.
I mean, the referee's shouting at him to, he's going to stand the back up. You can see the damage is mounting as Trixie slices the cross into top mount like it's nothing. A posture up is surely to follow as the time ticks by. Ground and pound opportunities will present.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
Oh. Sheesh. Yeah, this is.
Lovely work. Little bunny shots. Adding up again. You know that big ground and pound to close out the show is incoming. Can he get the finish with it? Can Chris survive? 20 seconds, my man. And I think it's done. Right there.
Yeah, it's over. And another finish.
Beautiful work. Jesus, man, Trixie came in here, like I said, with a point to prove, and I think he proved it. Pudgy, this man is still one of the GOATs, and he is back on a fast-rising ascent after getting a finish in the late third round against the ever dangerous Chris.
Hey, listen, Chris did his thing, man. He did everything to what he needed to do. But
You said Chris did his thing.
He did his thing, man. Like I said,
What was that thing? What did he do?
Get his ass whooped.
No, but no, Chris is good. It's just
Nah,
yeah,
I'm
you're
kidding.
crazy. It's a Trixie was better.
Nah, I'm just kidding, bro.
It's just
I'm just kidding, bro. No, man, I'll give it to Trixie, man. Trixie, he's a great guy, man. That was a masterclass performance. He did, he was just mixing it up. Chris did survive, but Trixie just got the better of him, man. He's making a statement. He wants his belt back. He wants to reign the division again. So, hey.
I mean, if we see a grapple Trixie going forward, I mean, everybody's kind of expected him now to just be throwing hands, but he is quite obviously a man that is possessed. He understands that he is no longer at the top of the mountain, and he wants to get back there, so by any means necessary, and if that is the grappling approach mixed in with the hands that obviously played out here this evening, you can see that it is obviously very effective, and he's very cut from that same cloth as Dirty Dave, where he can take it there if he needs to. And shout out to Dirty Dave. He was in the chat saying he wished that went to decision. Only Dave would be saying that in the chat. I feel like he was in Trixie's year in this camp. This was obviously a kind of a Dirty Dave inspired kind of performance, I do believe, and I think that it paid out massively in Trixie's favor, obviously. Shout out, hell yes, to Reaper in the chat, man, that's great within the community, subscribing. We appreciate all the support here this evening. These fights have been phenomenal across the course and only continue to heat up. Up next are two top-level opponents out here, Jake. It is ranked number 5, EK Capelot, up against B-Fap Jakey. These two guys been around the scene for a long time now, looking to make that final ascent and tried to get themselves into title contention over these last couple of cards. They have a lot to play for in this one.
Yeah, they got a lot to play for. They're on the main card too. If somebody lose, they may go back to the prelims, Pudgy.
Yes, it's somebody. I don't know who it could be. You got Jakey going against, Capelot. I think that these two personalities they clash very well. I just think that they're just going to throw hands. I don't know if it could go to the ground. We're just going to have to wait and see if, their fighter choosing. But I would say in this case, because of, being in that same camp with Trixie, I think Jakey could also take it down, take it there as well too, Cyrus. So if we need to, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, exactly right, brother. I mean, these guys are just getting lobbied up as we speak, so we've got a couple of seconds to talk about this, but B-Fap Jakey took a little bit of a break away towards the beginning of this season. He's come back motivated and looking to put on big performances across the stretch. Now finds himself ranked number 14 with a big opportunity to fight up this card, taking on ranked number 5, as I mentioned, EK Capelot, who's fresh off a loss, actually, who, you know, he was on a killing spree, was very, very much at the top, lost a #1 title contenders matchup, and now, you know, obviously has to try and shoo away Jakey, who, like I said, is a finishing phenom, grappler turned striker, and has a lot of highlights to his resume. I expect big things. The only added bit of kind of info I'll give you on this one is that EK Capelot is a guy that has been around for so long. He felt a little bit of fatigue and was actually looking to maybe take a bit of a break. But he had signed up for this card, and he's obviously honored that. Turned up here this evening. I wonder if that's going to play a factor in this fight, because that kind of almost takes the pressure off, don't you think, Pudgy? If you know you're taking a bit of a break anyway, and you're just saying kind of, fuck it, there's one final hurrah against a big name in the community, I feel like that takes the pressure off, and we may even see the best performance out of him as a result.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you have somebody, you know, of this nature, just, I don't know. It's very interesting to see, because you got two of like just basically some of the best people in the whole community, and they're willing to put the respect and their name on the line. So that's why we always like to see this type of shit there. You know what I mean? You just got to respect each other at the end of the day. But once they lock in with into that cage, there's no respect. There's no respect.
Hey, I disagree with the respect. No, you don't gotta respect nobody. Forget all that. Forget all that. You don't gotta like them after the fight. You don't gotta like them before the fight. As long as you fight is the most important thing, Cyrus.
Yeah, there's no friends in war, brother. There's no friends in war, and ultimately these guys are to do just that. They are here to go to war. The EKs and the B-Faps of the community have been around for the longest of times. Two of the most well-established camps in the game have had all of the heights of greatness under multiple promotions banners with, you know, champions, multiple champions from both camps. And these guys are obviously part of that breed now, still coming through, still fighting and getting great performances off. I think this is a beautiful, beautiful fight between two high-level guys. And back in the days of fight nights when we were running those every week, this would have even been, well, like one of those main event sort of ones, Pudge.
Yeah. Listen, never leave it to the judges, and they have that mentality right now. They don't want to get this. Like, don't get this to a decision, man, because you can't trust the judges. But style on for a little bit. But as of right now, Capelot said, nope, we're gonna start the work here, Don.
Yeah, and I think that's smart too, because TJ has an advantage over Rob Font in the grappling, and Rob Font has the boxing advantage, and TJ only has an 89 block. So this where you want to be, Cyrus.
Yeah, exactly right. I mean, look, obviously Font's going to have a reach advantage as well, I do believe. Obviously he fights a little bit longer with the boxing, you know, as a very, very kind of crisp jab that he throws out there. So for Jakey to, you know, kind of go him, I think it's a really good pick. I'm really, really surprised, to be honest with you, Pudge, to see the fact that Capelot is the one that's taking this fight to the mat, because that's what Jakey was known for. But Capelot's actually looking dialed in, and he's getting some great denials off and making this fight bloody early.
Oh, a crucifix.
Yeah, this is a very dangerous position to even be in. I'm trying to think of what the bottom control or bottom defense for Rob Font is, but it's not good. I'll tell you that much. But TJ just has he has that advantage. Like, he's very balanced. You know, he can wrestle, he can strike. You know, he's just a force to be reckoned with. As he gets denied, he's trying to take the back. Ooh, this is not looking good for Jakey.
It is not, brother.
Oh,
Dump him.
good reaction though.
A little bit better, and I mean, look, Jakey, although he used to be a grappler, like I said, his striking recently has been sensational. He has so many knockouts on his resume, and honestly, he's one of those guys that will leave it all out there, Jay. He's not afraid to risk it to get that victory.
Yeah, and maybe Jakey B's a little rusty with the wrestling because he's been striking so much. So it took him a while for him to get used to it. That's why he was stuck on his back for a little bit, Pudgy.
Woo! There it is.
Ooh, he said don't count me out though. He said don't count me out. Ooh. That was very close. That was a very dominant performance, though, at least from Dillashaw there. But those last 10 seconds, yeah, Dillashaw.
Ah.
But that last 10 seconds is very crucial. That almost, 5 more seconds after that, head kick could have landed. That could have been out.
100%, man. I'm telling you, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Jay's a guy that's found that kind of killer instinct. He was a guy that was decision, and then all of a sudden knocked a couple of people out and said, "Hey, this is a lot easier than grappling somebody from 15 minutes, and feels a lot better too." Started to land those head kicks, but he has to be careful not to kind of overthrow here. You can see that Capelot is he's looking kind of pretty dialed in, to be quite honest with you, both in the grappling and on the feet, making it work for him, getting some good counters off Jay.
Yeah, and I was about to say a few times he caught Jakey B overextending, but yeah, this is a good fight. But Capelot's starting to find his range, Budgie.
Yeah, he's just starting to he's starting to find that rhythm. He's trying, keeping him on the outside, throwing head kicks when necessary, getting into the body, throwing 1-2 combinations very quick.
Yeah, being very light on the foot as well. What I'm liking from Capelot is he's not taking pictures. When he's not throwing, he's being defensively sound, backing out and resetting. Obviously, that is starting to open up for Jakey, though, who is finding openings to get some nice little counters off.
Nice. Oh my God.
Done.
Oh my, what a turn of event. Is he going to end this? What a turn of events if he ends this. If he ends this.
Oh, man.
What a turn of events. That's why you don't overextend, because even if a guy hurt, they're still dangerous. That's why you pick your shots, Pudgy.
Yo, now we got. This is not looking good. This isn't good for Dillashaw, bro. This is not looking good for him.
There we go.
Oh,
jeez, nice. What a turn of events. We just seen TJ look good in one moment, just changed it all, Cyrus.
Yeah, look at the way the left eye is bust open, the amount of blood he's covered in. I mean, both guys are hurt and bloodied, but that's a big laceration over there that I know there's no doctor stoppages, but god damn, it's not looking good for him, bro. It's not looking good. We'll have to see how he interacts. He's still got a stamina advantage. The head health is a little bit behind, and you know that means that he may need to mix in some more of that grappling to stay safe, because Jakey is working the boxing very, very, very well out here, Budgie.
Yeah, Rob Font's boxing is still top tier, man.
Oh my God.
It just,
he may be dead.
This might be it, bro. Oh, this is it.
Oh my God, bro.
How's he still alive?
Yo, he survives. He survives, bro.
How?
Capelot different. He built different.
Yeah, way to stay composed. Like, God, I thought it was close to the end. But now, all jokes aside, he may need a finish. I don't know how we're judging this, but he had the first half of this round, and he just gave it up off one mistake, and momentum just started piling on, Pudgy.
Oh, yeah, man. For sure, man. I just think that Jakey is starting to, steal the rounds, which is good in his favor. And I just think that...
Capelot said, not today, brother. He said, not today. He's starting this third round out in such a big way. Nice little movement to get off that center line and avoid some of the strikes coming back his way. But Jakey's trying to answer back with fire out here, Jay.
Yeah. And they're going at it right now. I'm scared because somebody's about to get finished here.
Oh, man. This is getting very close. This might be it.
It's close to it.
Jakey turning it up to 100.
Yeah, he's definitely making a comeback performance right now.
Oh my goodness.
He kind of overcommitted there. You got to be careful.
Because one moment can change all of this.
The temperature continues to heat up. A couple of 1-2s. Lilo lands.
It's over. Yeah, it's over now. Jeez, good fight.
Wow.
Yes, mate. What a goddamn fight, Pudgy. These guys left it all out there. And a finish to boot. B-Fap Jakey, take a freaking bow.
That was an excellent comeback.
We get an advert at the end of his thing, but yeah, still.
Oh, man.
Who's kid looking at me like that?
I paused it, bro. I paused it. Honestly, though, these fights continue to heat up. You know, as we go through this one, I have to say, Jay, I mean, it's all building to what we expect to be a fucking crazy main event. I mean, these guys, they know what time it is. Primetime 88 was coined at the end of last event to, you know, be what, like I said, one of the biggest, if not the biggest, fight card of the year. They continue to get bigger, they continue to get better each and every time. Primetime is on the map. These guys building their way, fighting through the trenches, earning their way onto live cards, and you can see what it means to people when they get here, Jay, as they have all of the opportunity to finally showcase their skills against all of the fight fans around the world.
Man, if I was in this situation, or I'm lying, but some people be in this situation, they'd be nervous because, man, this is a primetime bright lights, the main card, and then you know there's pressure on you to perform really well, because especially when you've seen other great performances, Cyrus.
Yeah, exactly, man. You're sitting in the back, you're waiting for your opportunity to fight, you've got your guys in your corner talking to you about your game plan and everything else, and then all of a sudden, you start seeing Knockout Central, guys performing out of their socks. Ultimately, it has led to what can only be described as some of the most fun experiences on UFC 4 that you are ever going to see. These next guys here are going to be doing much of the same, Pudgy. I mean, goddamn, it is the one and only TK Josh taking on your friend and mine, STK Reaper. He's taking this on short notice, replacing B3 Cole, and I have to say this guy is a man that will fight anybody, anytime, anywhere, and he wants that opportunity to get in the Grand Prix. We heard him saying it a little bit earlier, my man. This is one way for him to do so, taking opportunities like this on short notice.
Yeah, man, you gotta love those short notice fights, man, because it boosts, it's a boost of confidence. You want to keep progressing. You want to keep, basically just making a name for yourself in the community. I would say respect to this guy, because if he's just looking for a fight, he doesn't care who you are. Man, you got to respect that they're done.
Yeah, and that ain't Dime on the camera right now. We're gonna act like that's Dime on the camera right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn it off for a second. I think that maybe the camera died out for you there, Pudgy, my man. But as soon as that's back, we'll come back on camera.
We're good.
We're back. Okay, my man. Okay. These things happen, guys. No, you're all good, bro. Live shows, right? Live shows. These things are gonna happen. But we are back. The action continues. Honestly, man, these two guys with the picks that they have, the fight styles they bring to the octagon, I expect this to be nothing but non-stop action, as they already are meeting in the center of the cage, throwing those bombs, bro. Throwing those bombs.
Yeah, we're going to get another chance to see another, Rob Font pick here. Oh, as he gets knocked down very quickly, they're done.
Yeah. And this is a bad way to start this match. The match just started. It's been under a minute and you already got knocked down. That sucks, but if you're a great player, you're going to regroup and make adjustments, Cyrus.
Yeah, exactly right, bro. Exactly right. Oh my God, bro. That straight into the lead overhand. Both guys do it. They do it so well. The timing on it is impeccable, and it's landing with crazy amounts of damage. Only one wrong move will take it to send these guys into the nether realm. That land of wind and whispers is hot on the tails as the flying knee lands.
Oh my God.
Oh my!
I don't think Reaper's awake right now. I think he just hopped out of bed and started getting punched.
I mean, I know this guy was driving home very quickly to make this fight, so he is.
He's not driving out here. Someone's driving him.
God damn, man.
Jeez, man, this is getting good, man.
Yeah, this is a good fight, though.
I love these picks as well, man. I'm a bit saddened we don't see more Aldos, to be honest with you, Jay. He's a fantastic pick. That Muay Thai kind of kickboxing style that he brings to the table. Incredibly powerful leg kicks, and his hands throw so heavy to the body, to the head. But Rob Font, like I said, just so rangy. He's actually making it difficult, even though this is bantamweight. He's actually the bigger guy than Aldo, which speaks volumes to what he was able to do at featherweight, right?
Yeah, it does, but remember, Aldo used to have trouble making 145. How did he get the discipline to make 135?
Yeah, but do you know what? I actually heard an interview. He just laid off sweets. That's what it was, bro. He had a sweet tooth.
He must have been heavy on the sweets.
No, bro. Well, these guys continue to heat up over the course of the last 4 minutes or so here, Pudgy. You can see Aldo starting to use that switch kick. punishing Reaper, who's trying to get the hands going, landing some good shots, but the body shots are definitely starting to add up.
Oh, Reaper. Oh.
Yeah, he's doing a good job of just, keeping a distance, on the outside range there. But Rob Font, he's very durable. Even though, he got a couple nerfs, he's still durable. But man, he's getting hurt right now.
Yeah, so when you say durable, do you mean he's good at getting his ass whooped? He's good at taking punishment? Is that what you mean by durable?
I would say so, yes. I would say so. Because we just saw it in the last match, didn't we? Did we not?
Yeah.
I mean,
he's great at taking damage.
Some would say that you'd need a gun to get him out there. I'm telling you, Aldo's got shotguns in both hands. He hits like a 12 gauge, and he's going to continue to add up with damage after damage. Sits him down, Jay. End of the round. Saved by the bell. Reaper not having a good opening going. He's going to have to Donald Cerrone it and get better as the fight goes on.
Sheesh. That was a great round, though. That was a really great round, and I think this round going to get even better.
Yeah, I think that was a fantastic round for Aldo, man. I think that he was, utilizing those kicks, man, utilizing the boxing. But anything can always change in the next couple of rounds here. But he's just going to continue to keep pouring on that pressure.
Oh my gosh! How many punches did he just throw in a row at him?
Yo, he threw I don't know, bro. That was at least five. At least me.
Sheesh. Rob Font need to regroup. He needs to stun him.
Here we go. Just that, bro. He needed just that. Straight into the lead overhand.
Oh my. He needed that. Now he can have momentum now, and we know that although once you drop him, it's not hard to put him away after that. He's not the most durable guy on here, Pudgy.
He just isn't, bro.
Oh my gosh. Oh, and he taught. Oh no, he has to survive just because he did that.
Oh, see here. See, this is a bad position right now for Aldo. Just because, now he's
Reaper doesn't have stamina either.
Yeah.
Reaper, if he would have had stamina and just waited, he maybe could have utilized that a little bit. But he's getting tagged up right now, bro. Josh, he's on his ass.
Yeah, he's walking straight to him.
Yeah, honestly, I've said it a couple times tonight. There's a few guys who just seem like they've turned up a little different, bro. They may need to get tested because he does seem to be fighting out of his socks right now. So calculated, so composed, and the shots are always so powerful. He just has to be careful of that big opening. I mean, Reaper's landed that straight into the lead overhand too many times for my money, bro. If I'm in Josh's corner, I'm screaming at him to keep those hands up right now, Pudge.
Yeah. But one thing about with Reaper, man, he doesn't care how hurt he is, man. He's still coming at you just with full force, man. So that's why you gotta respect that. He's not quitting. Some people like to quit, and he's just throwing as much as he can. He's doing what he needs to there, Don.
Yeah, Reaper, we can't take away his heart. He does not give up. Whether it's a close fight or he's getting his ass whooped, he's going to always try to win. And because of that, he's gotten some good wins where he's came from behind. Pause, Cyrus.
Look, I'm telling you, man, Reaper's got that dog in him. He's going to need it to get his hand raised here this evening. Drop
He's going to need a dog and a gun. He's going to need both.
Bro, look, one thing I will say about Reaper, right? He's one of those heavy hitters. It's not necessarily how many times he hits you, because he knows that he has that power where he can put you out if he touches you. But just Josh, just not giving him the opportunity. So technically sound. Landing everything he wants when he wants it, Pudge.
Oh my God, bro. He's just chopping the legs.
Why is he doing this to Reaper? Why?
Oh my God.
He's fighting. Oh my God,
bro.
Rest in peace to Reaper. Rest in peace.
Oh man.
Dang.
Well. Aldo, the featherweight GOAT, does it in bantamweight here this evening. Josh gets his hand raised in a big way. Nice little feather in his cap as well. Respect though, Pudgy, for Reaper taking this on short notice. Not his night though, my man. Not his night here this evening.
Hey, man. Much love to Reaper, man. Hey, he's still a champ in my eyes, man. So much respect to him taking a short notice fight, man. Like I said, those are always exciting because you just never know what can come out of it. But Josh, That boy, he's a problem. He's a problem, Don. I'm a fan.
Yeah,
Hey,
you
man.
said it best. That boy is a problem, and he didn't have to do that to Reaper. He could have been a little more polite. He didn't have to do Reaper dirty like
Bro,
that.
wait.
But
But hold on, though. You said that there's no respect at all.
Listen. But I like Reaper though. That's my guy. Like, I don't want to see Reaper get beat up unless it's me beating him up. You feel me? I don't want to.
Hey, man, we get slaughtered, bro. It just happens, bro.
But he always gets slaughtered. All right, let me chill. Reaper, you my guy. Let me chill.
Well, guys.
Sorry,
But guys, honestly,
man. Yeah.
these next ones, I expect big and better things as we continue. It is Drizz up against Frosty MMA. These guys have been around now, since the beginning of the season, I do believe, making some really, really good runs. Drizz obviously at the top end of things at this moment, J-Dime. He is currently ranked number 3, going up against ranked number 10. So I believe he did he challenge last? Drizz did challenge last, right? And obviously didn't get the W over the champion. Now has to kind of try to show off, if you will, one of the faster rising stars on the Xbox division, Frosty MMA. 5-1, my man. 5-1. So obviously building a good little resume here towards the end of the season, finding himself in the top 10 with a big, big opportunity ahead of himself.
We got Drizz versus Frosty. That's a really good match, and that could have what's the word, title implications later on in the future after they get a few more wins too.
Yeah. I mean, look, these guys are always just 1 or 2 away at this stage, Pudgy. When you get to that top 10 sort of ranking, you are literally biting at the bit to get yourself into that title opportunity.
Yeah, Frosty is the gatekeeper of the top 10 right now.
He's a gatekeeper? Oh my gosh. So
Listen,
like,
I think you meant Drizz.
Here's the thing: going against Drizz, they both have very crazy style, right? And I'm not just saying all right, I'll retract the statement of the gatekeeper. But
you already said it.
I was he's too young to be the gatekeeper, bro.
My man's is a problem, okay? My man's is a problem. Frosty is making statements, man. Drizz, he got a tough challenge against him.
Oh,
let's get it.
He just said they feed you to get beat up by top contenders. That's crazy. That's really what you just said.
Maybe. Well, man's is 5-1 though, bro.
Very, very true, my man. Like I said, he's got a great resume right now. Drizz is, I know it's not 100% picture quality. That is their end, not ours. Drizz is on the right-hand side of your screen in the blue shorts and the gloves. Standing across from him, Conor McGregor, is Frosty MMA, looking to make waves here this evening and get another big feather in his cap. It would be a big win if he can do it, Jay, but it's a tall order, and he's going to need to be dialed in to get his hand raised over rank number 3 in Drizz.
He's ranked number 3. You heard that? All right, but yeah, he's ranked number 3. This is a great fight, and I love the Dustin and Conor rivalry. I don't like Dustin, but he's a great fighter. But yeah, this should be a great fight, and just want to see who's really like that. Who's really a future contender, Cyrus?
Exactly right, bro. Exactly right. Like we said in the last one, we'll say it in this one. You're only a couple fights away at this stage when you get to this top 10. So these guys know it. They're going to be competing for it. Every single second of this bout matters. You cannot afford to make mistakes out here, Pudgy. As the stakes continue to get raised, every step you take is more and more important.
Yeah, I typically always like seeing these type of matchups, the Conor versus the Dustin, and it's always a back and forth, man. And depending on who the person is using the fighter, it could be very dangerous, man. It could, the night could be very short, Jay. It could be very short, and they both possess, a lot of power, very versatile on the feet. It's just crazy, man.
Yeah, they're the 2 fighters that have the best boxing in this division, and they have the 2 best stand-ups in this game in the lightweight division too, with the 5-star boxing.
They do. Honestly, right now, Drizz is attacking the body really, really intelligently. He's done a spin kick to the body, couple of lead hooks. Frosty's trying to get that left hand to land, but Drizz doing the right thing right now, showing some veteran savvy, utilizing good footwork and head movement to stay safe more often than not. But a couple of good shots right there, Pudgy.
Yeah, he's working the legs. that what is it? That right leg. That right leg is kind of getting tagged up a little bit. But I think that Dustin has a good switch stance. So if he needs to also even take this down to the ground too, he can do that. Cause hey, that boy got jujitsu.
Oh, yeah, but he got them hands of steel. He may not need that jujitsu way he boxing right now, Cyrus.
Yeah, looking as clean as it gets on the feet. Both guys connecting at a high percentage, getting good work off and showing that they are game and want to get their hand raised under any means necessary.
Leg kick.
The timing of everything's perfect right now, right? This is a high-level technical striking match, Pudgy. Honestly, I don't know which way this is going to go. It's about who can make the necessary adjustments, of course, but we are 5 minutes in and a lot of action already behind us. Only better to come, though, my man. Only heating up.
Yeah, Drizz's lead leg is getting chewed right now, dude. Like, I would advise him to switch, but if he just feels as though he's like, man, listen, hey, we gonna bang on the lead leg, hey, and it's chewed up there, dying. I don't know, bro, but I just think that just for power purposes, you know what I mean?
Oh my goodness, nice body shot. This is a high technical striking match right now. And I'm interested to see who's really going to win. And I want to know why he switched to Orthodox. What did he see in Connor's striking that made him switch, Cyrus?
It's probably his own right leg.
Leg kicks.
Yeah, it's probably his own right leg, yeah.
I was about to say, Jay, you don't see my
I just thought... Yeah, I thought...
Oh my goodness.
Dang, oh my...
Well, pick your poison. He switches stances, walks straight onto that left hand.
Whoa.
Gets a pull elbow, J-Dime. Now he's pouring on the pressure.
Oh my God, bro.
Connor got to survive. Nice teeth
He has
kick.
to hold on, man. He has to hold on. That pull elbow, man, that's always tricky.
Facts. It is. And that's more powerful than any other pull, honestly. That pull elbow puts your lights out at any time, Cyrus.
It does, bro. It does, like, honestly. So dangerous. Both guys have massive amounts of power, and like you say, the pull counters definitely just kind of where it's at in UFC 4. You want that big damage, get that pull counter, and these guys know it, bro. They're timing everything very, very well. Drizz is starting to work that jab, breaking the block and getting some good head damage, but eats a couple for his troubles out here, Pudgy. Back and forth action.
Yeah, 1-2, 1-2, 1-3, 1-4, Jay. Come on, bro. They out here just slugging, bro. They don't care. They want to get this shit done.
Oh, they are, and I'm surprised nobody's on this canvas right now, too.
Somebody's getting a bean pie here this evening, bro. Like, honestly,
Can't go wrong with them bean pies, Cyrus.
Oh.
Wow. Big adjustment here from Drizz. Excellent slam takedown.
Yeah, for sure, man. I think this is, again, when you have an opportunity to take away a power, you know, especially from Conor McGregor, as he lets him back up, you know, just wear that, you know, the stamina down. You know, you still have another, you know, a round to possibly work with. But Conor McGregor, he's very tricky, man. In any weight division, he's just very different.
Plus, he can kickbox very well, too. It's not just the boxing. He has amazing kicks. He's like, in striking on this game, he's like almost perfect, Cyrus.
It is. Yeah, no, definitely, bro. I honestly, right now, I kind of want to see these guys start to go towards, like, you know, obviously the fact that they're orthodoxly southpaw, it opens up a much different set of strikes, and these guys know it. They're being very, very careful of it, but of course that blasting roundhouse to the body, the lead hook to the head, these guys are using quite a lot of head movement, and that could be very, very punishing. I don't know if Dustin's going to come out in the same stance, Pudge, but, you know, obviously I feel like when they're in orthodoxy southpaw, it's favoring Conor way too heavily, where he may just want to switch back and take those leg kicks.
Yeah, I just think that if he gets back to using those, you know, those leg kicks, man, take away the power. Oh my God,
bro! He's gonna take his leg off and beat him with it.
Conor, no!
He's like, I'm gonna take your leg and take him home with me, bro.
So what if it's hanging off, bro? Oh my goodness!
Oh my God!
That's it. This is it. Gotta be.
Oh. Me.
Dustin's got some crazy recovery out here, Jay. Like, to get rocked and come back so quickly like that.
Gosh, Conor, where did you learn that? Yeah, Dustin has very good recovery. Because if you think about it, every time Dustin's in adversity on the feet, he finds a way out of it, Pudgy.
Yeah. I just think that, he's just staying, cool and collective. You can't rush. In most cases like this, man, he's doing a really good job of just, just staying there composed there, Cyrus.
Yeah, no, exactly right. And composure is the key word, right? When you get to the top levels here, where it's all about that. Everybody under this bright banner can perform at very, very high levels. Those who do it best are the ones that are able to perform under pressure, J-Dime, and that's why you see the same guys staying in or about the top 15 sort of rankings, with new guys breaching in. The ones who can stay there, the ones that can do it consistently, they're the ones that will inevitably find greatness. But as you can see, right now, Frosty, a newcomer, showing veteran savvy, showing the adjustments he needs, riding out these positions very, very well.
Yeah, he is. And I want to see if he's going to stay here or he's going to put him eventually in top mount and then try to ground him out, Pudgy.
I don't know. I just think that, you don't really typically, see Connor wrestle that often, and you don't really see.
He put on that muscle for a reason. He put on all that muscle for some reason.
But just Frosty is grappling right now with Conor McGregor. It's just looking pretty good. He has an answer for Drizz's question. So good denial though by Drizz.
I mean, look, this is a great performance from Frosty right now, and I have to say, I believe that he's now part of the KM crew. So,
yeah, they're all Regicide and KM is one now.
Oh, there you go. Well, yeah. So, like, big signing for them, to be quite honest with you. Frosty, like I said, was one of the standout performers of Regicide, and you can see why. I mean, he's doing it all right, and this is a great first performance for him, Pudgy, under the KM banner. I mean, doing himself and his new camp very, very proud.
Yeah, I think that maybe Frosty found some. Oh my God! Good takedown. Oh, takedown and now there by Drizz. Maybe he just he started to find some clarity of from leaving his old camp.
No, I'm saying they're one camp now is what I'm trying to say here.
One
I got
camp?
a message. Yes, I got a message last week. Yeah. Out there, they're so all the Regicide guys are now KM guys, Pudgy. So it's like combining more than it. You get me?
I really like the Regicide name, and it's funny that what just happened?
Can I not see?
What the hell just happened?
Frosty won.
Frosty won.
Dang, Drizz got out there fast. How you get out there that fast?
Yeah, I know that is craziness, bro. I ain't never seen any shit like that in my entire life.
So fast. No, he just really.
Like, well, did that guy have an appointment that he needed to keep or something? That was craziness, bro. Either way, though, Frosty gets his hand raised. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see the statistics, but a lot of people betting on Frosty are going to be very happy. I think he was actually
speed rage.
Yeah, probably raged out, Bo. But Frosty was actually the betting underdog going into this one. A lot of people are going to be making some nice amounts of money off that, my man.
Yeah, man. I think that man deserves a bonus.
He does,
for the fastest quitting of some degree. He's like, what? He flashed the stats, and then he was like, I'm out. Peace.
He said, yeah, I'm out of here.
Didn't want to waste any time, my man. Didn't want to waste any time. But either way, this moves us on very, very nicely to former champion VUP Gaming taking on B3 Goat.
Former teammate.
Ooh, yeah, former teammate. You know it, Jay. You know it. This one's got a lot of implications, my man.
I like this fight a lot. I can't even lie to y'all.
It's a fun one, Jay. It's a fun one for sure, bro. So with this with it all and the kind of stakes of these guys have had to compete in the past when they were teammates. They're now in a position where they have to fight, obviously as I was going to say as foes almost. I don't know if there's any bad blood between them, but they both left the camp. They're both kind of making their own adjustments now. I think Vok, I don't want to get it wrong, but I believe he's with another camp. I'm sure one of the guys will feed us in the back in a moment. Information.
He left NBK? Did he really leave?
I have a feeling that that's the case. I could be wrong, but we will hear back from him in a moment. We're having a little bit of technical issues on the camera for just a second, so what we're going to do is skip straight across into the fight. We will knock the cameras off for just a second, but we will get them back momentarily as these guys set up and look to go with what seems to be a Dustin Poirier v Alexander Volkanovski matchup. This is a fun one, Jay. A real fun one.
Yeah, it is. And I'm the GOAT say that Vuk is solo now. He's not part of no camp. It's just Vuk. It's the Vuk team. There's no, you know what I'm saying? There's no one around him anymore. This is just him.
Now that's big, bro. I don't know if that's going to go for him or against him, because ultimately, you know, ultimately when it comes down to it, maybe he's doing that Mike Perry approach right now where, you know, he just has his girl in his corner to give him some good affirmations going into the fight.
That was so crazy when he did that. I remember that too.
Yeah.
Like, no coach, it's just his girl in the corner.
Hilarious, bro.
Uh-oh.
Well, starting out quickly. They're not going to waste any time getting to it. If you know these guys, you know that they are all about business.
Just throwing those hands there.
They started fast.
Yes,
like,
sir.
they started. Sheesh.
I wouldn't expect anything different. I mean, GOAT has always done this, but especially now he's part of B3, that forward pressure and hands is going to go a long way. And Vuk, once formerly one of the most hated men within the community, the fastest and best improved of 2022, champion early in 23, and trying to reclaim that glory, my man. One of the best storylines, Jay. I've said it before, bro. I'll say it again. One of the best storylines that you'll ever come across.
Yeah, because he really put in that work to get better from where he started from. But I want to know why he left camps. I need to know the backstory on this one.
Yeah. Hey, listen, we'll find out that story at some point here. But as of right now, my man's just out here throwing hands, trying to make a statement here, Dime.
Oh, yeah, like, but then we should expect nothing less. They were teammates for a long time.
Nice. Uses the clinch to push him up against the cage. They're going to be very familiar with each other. As Jay said, teammates for an incredibly long time. So you know that there's a lot of rounds between these two competitors, Pudgy. And when you know somebody so well like this, ultimately, brother, it just allows you to really let loose with your fuller arsenal of kind of tricks, because you know what's coming your way. You know what to expect and what type of things allow you to get ahead in this sort of matchup.
Yeah. Just, you know, just taking that time to, you know, really understand your opponent of, you know, where things can honestly go. One thing I'll say is that you mix it up, you confuse your opponent, you do what you need to do, right? And as of right now, Vuk, he's on the bottom, but he probably feels comfortable here. Like, he doesn't probably see it like this dude as a threat right now. He's starting to move, but he typically always has some type of statement there.
Oh, yeah, and this is what GOAT is good at, the grappling. You don't want him to be grappling against you because he's so grapple heavy, Cyrus.
He is, man, and like, honestly, I think a lot of people underrate this from GOAT, but he actually does a lot of this so that even if he doesn't find the finish here, it sets up his hands so nicely. And you know that B3 adjustment that he's making, like a lot more heavy pressure on the feet, it actually beautifully fits into his game. I mean, he's never cared about his stamina. He cares about damage and finishes, and that's why people love to see him fight. Vuk's going to have to do it all and stay composed, which is a quality of Volk's and of his out here, Pudgy, as he looks to get a reversal. Now finds himself in top mount with some nice ground and pound coming down Dustin's way.
Yeah, I think that if he just maintains this, you know, this top pressure, I just think that, like, you know, he lifts him. Damn.
Dang. Hey, that was disrespectful. He got a win right. Dang. Sheesh.
Sheesh, man. All right. My man said, you know, I'm gonna get up and then I'm gonna throw this elbow on you just one time. Just one time.
Well, starting out the second one, this is going to be absolutely insane. They are heating up with the hands, with the grappling exchanges. Gets a sit down early, Jay.
Jeez, I'm telling you, him joining B3 helped him a lot because his grapple heavy style with the pressure now, because I've never seen, besides him, a B3 member that shoots for takedowns. Just think about that.
Yeah, true, bro.
Yeah.
It's a good signing for them. I think it plays massive dividends to both, you know, both him and to them. But, oh my goodness, he has to be careful.
Yeah.
Vuk has...
Those leg kicks. I'm sorry there, Cyrus. Those leg kicks, man. Those leg kicks are just stunning, man.
Yeah, they are. And he's landing some good hands as well. Volk's getting some... sorry, I said bulk. Vuk Gaming is getting some really, really solid kind of counters on. Having a little bit of an issue with the range, but when he's landing, the damage is quite evident. You know, it's getting a big reaction out of dusting out here, Jay.
Oh, but he's taking damage. Oh my gosh, he may be done.
This might be a done deal.
Oh, it's not.
Oh,
He's so tough.
Almost.
This is actually a lot better for Buck right now, though. I mean, you got to remember, he used to do a lot of his work on the mat, so even though his hands are looking sensational these days, for him to grind out some grappling and put Goat on his back could be good, or could be bad, and you may get reversed.
Oh. Get flipped.
It's that grappling.
He's doing a good job.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, right now he's trying to build some GA, but he leaves himself open for a top mount. Goat gets the denial, and this is going to be maybe the beginning of the end, unless he's got super defense, just like that, Pudgy. What a denial. Vitally timed.
Yeah. Yeah. He's definitely, you know, just keeping that control there, man. That's all he wants to do. He wants to wear down the stamina of Volkanovski. Because, you know, Volkanovski can, you know, he can go the full 25 if need be. But now he's just trying to work on that submission right now. So just keep the top control.
Well.
Yeesh.
Peace.
Side control. And we're back here, which is another down in position. Side control again.
This is what Goat does, though. I mean, you used to manage this man out
back
here, Jay.
Again.
I mean, like, he's
sure.
on you. He's on you, bro. He's on you like you wouldn't believe. He sticks to you, throws down non-stop ground and pounding. When you start getting denials like this,
oh
like
my gosh.
Beginning of the end, my man. Beginning of the end.
Yeah.
Woo.
Oh, way to get out of it. I like Vuck's composure, though. Because he was in tricky positions and he didn't panic.
I think he just, you know, he stayed composed. Composure is the main word. That's gonna be the safe word today is composure.
Composure.
You can't lose it. You know, you still got a whole 2 rounds to work. You got some damage to reduce off, right? But I just think that this is always like a really good matchup, and I actually hope that this actually happens in the future between Volkanovski and Dustin.
I don't want to see that fight.
You don't want to see that fight, bro? That'd be a fun one.
I think Volk beats him up.
Woo!
You think?
Oh my gosh.
Dustin said, "Don't you ever count me out. Go throw in those hands, my man."
Yeah.
Yeah, Dustin took it personally what I said. My bad.
Yeah. Oh man, he's just like, yeah, I'm going to shut you up there, Don.
That's what he's aiming to do, and he may do it.
Oh my God, Beyblade lets him rip, doesn't get the connection. Dustin Poirier keeping those hands up, but getting clipped on the inside as Volkanovski letting those hands go. Buck not taking any prisoners here this evening, Pudgy, hunting for that finish.
Oh, Volk is, listen, man. Volk, this guy, he's just doing what he needs to do, man. Like, actually, I think he's just outboxing this guy right now. And she's just doing amazing damage right now. Takedown defense is good.
This is his best round right now.
Yeah, Buck gaming. Sorry, go on, bro.
But Goat he's still a problem, man. You know, he still has those answers as he starts to come back and stuns Volk.
Oh, what a takedown, and the defense is money.
Nice.
Sheesh. Hey, Pudgy, why are you in the dark like the Undertaker right now?
I didn't even notice, bro. That's
bro, it's starting to get darker where I'm at, bro.
Like, I don't know where Pudgy's at.
My bad. I'm here.
You're all good, bro. You're all good.
I'm here. Right,
Side saddle from the one and only GOAT of MMA, trying to pour on the pressure across the stretch. There's 1:40 on the clock. Submissions and ground and pound may still be there, bro, man.
Oh, back-to-back sitting. I'd go back in the top mount because there's not much Dustin can do from here. There we go.
No, now this is just, you know, just a wrestling match now. Just having fun. Good denial.
Yeah.
Good denial.
Working through these positions quite nicely. Some nice little body shots from GOAT of MMA. Going for the submission. He does have them on his resume, Jay.
But will he get this?
Yeah.
I think he started this too late. He may not get this.
Yeah. Stacks out I mean, if nothing else, he runs up the time, though, right?
Yeah.
Does he keep position from this if he gets out?
I don't know.
Not anymore.
Oh, you got 7 seconds to work, but he has no stamina, so it's over.
Yeah, it's over, bro. It's over. Good.
Ooh.
Good job, man. I mean, I don't know which way this is going to go. People are saying goat in the chat. People are saying Vuck in the chat. I'm not too sure. We'll have to see which way the judges have rendered their decision here this evening, but a fun-ass fight nevertheless.
Yeah. I really enjoy that between, these two crazy competitors, man. This fight can go either way. I just think by the highlights, it could go in Goat's favor because he did do a lot of good control there.
I don't know.
I don't know, man. Can't trust these judges, man.
Dustin. Oh, yeah, brother. Goat gets the job done. That B3 adjustment quite clearly paying dividends for him. Was able to bring a lot of danger to the table with Vuck, and ultimately the accumulation of damage was enough to get his hands raised here this evening. Jay, big win for him.
That's a great win against a former teammate who he's trained countless hours with too. So that's just bragging rights right there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, guys, we have 3 fights left on this card. They are going to be non-stop action. We need to give about 30 or 60 seconds or so before we go into the next one. Dirty Dave up against Xeno, ranked number 1, up against ranked number 8. These two guys have phenomenal records: 12-5 for Dirty Dave, 8-2 for Xeno. Pudgy,
Yes, sir.
Dime, I'm going to throw it to you guys for the next 60 seconds or so as I help these guys get all set up. These next fights, what can the fans at home expect from the co-main, the main event? Obviously, this next fight up, there's a lot on the line with each and every one of these bouts.
Okay, listen, they can expect some dogs going at it. They can expect just a firefight. I'm calling it. No more decisions. Just straight finishes, Pudgy.
Yeah, listen, man. Dirty Dave, he has all the tools to get the job done. But listen, Xeno, he is a problem, okay? The one thing I'll say about with Xeno is just like, as my time of watching him, like, do these fights on prime time, he's making them names for himself. People know who he is. He's a really good striker. He can take it down to the ground if need be, finish, whatever. But Dirty Dave, the community loves Dirty Dave. All right. One thing I'll say about it, this is just two styles just clashing again. It's really going to be fireworks, man. I really look forward to this fight here, Dime.
Yeah, and this can have title implications too. One of these two are getting closer and closer to a title, but we know Dirty Dave has been there. He's had the belt multiple times, so he's built for this. But we're going to see if if the nerves going to get to him, or is he really built like that, Pudgy?
But see, here's the thing. Xeno, he's working his way up to solidify his legacy. So like, if he gets this win over Dirty Dave, this might get him into that title contention. So we're really just going to have to just wait and see how everything kind of plays out. But Dirty Dave, man, again, he's just very well-rounded. You just have to, he's very tricky,
Yeah, for sure, man.
My man Cyrus is back.
I was going to say, it's a little bit short-lived. These guys are actually ready and raring to go to the, I'm sure, the pleasant years of everybody at home, and of course us in the commentary booth. The action, we want it to continue, J-Dime, non-stop, every single step of the way. Primetime 88 is continuing to heat up, my man, and right now we have Leon Edwards, represented by Xeno, going up against the one and only B-Fap Dirty Dave, former title holder, and obviously wants to get that gold back. Needs a big win here this evening to get that job done.
Here we go. We got GSP versus Leon Edwards. And like I said, this is Xeno's time to prove that he really belongs, that he may be a future champ. Well, Dirty Dave, who's been a staple in this community forever, do what Dirty Dave always do.
Doing them dirty.
Budgie, bro, we saw what Trixie was doing earlier. This looks like they've been drilling some of those rocks into spears. He wants to go full edge out here. I'll have to see who utilizes it here this evening. GSP is actually a perfect pick for somebody like Dirty Dave. I feel it really accurately represents him. Somebody that fights outside the box, trains differently, fights differently, and has a lot of success as a result. Can Xeno get those hands working? Can he stop this grappling onslaught? That is the questions that we are going to be presented with. They're going to be answered right in front of us, Jay. I don't know which way it's going to go, but early successes for Dirty Dave. Get him to the mat.
Yeah, Dirty Dave is exactly where he wants to be. Early in the fight, too. It's only been under a minute, and he's already on the ground where he want to be, Pudgy.
Yeah. And again, he's just, taking away that power from Leon Edwards, man. Because, hey, listen, headshot, bang, you're done. It literally just takes one thing. And I wish they would have buffed that for Leon in this game, because that was a really crazy head kick that he did against Usman. So, but as of right now, Dirty Dave is doing what he needs to do, man. He's just controlling the fight. He got it, in half guard here. He's just, maintaining the control here, Cyrus.
He truly is, bro. Nice little denial. Dirty Dave looking incredibly dialed in, utilizing his grappling pedigree and knowledge to move positions with seamless ease. But I think this is a good opportunity, though, just to kind of quickly segue into this. Have you seen the way that Leon Edwards and Usman are looking going into their next fight? They are training like they know it is the biggest fights of their career. Much like these guys have the biggest fights of their career ahead of them right now, Jay.
Yeah, and I can't wait for that Leon Usman 3, man. You know who I'm picking already. Yeah. But it's just... But today, Leon has to perform on UFC 4 too today, Pudgy.
Hey, man, listen, I think Leon can get it done, dude. If he can take Usman back down to the ground and maintain that control that he did in that fight, dude, he can actually try to settle him. He could. But Usman's just too good, man. Well,
I got Leon.
See.
I got Leon again.
Same here, brother. Same here. I don't think those Usman's knees hold up for too much longer, but Usman is in the future. GSP is here this evening, doing what GSP does best. He's no longer rush GSP out here, Pudgy. He's a guy that will take the fight into any area he feels that he has an advantage. And it's obviously what makes him so dangerous and why he's starting to stack up so much ground control and maybe even a round in the bag if Xeno is not able to change something in the next 45 seconds or so.
Yeah, you got prime GSP on top of you, man. That's just asking for trouble. That's asking for trouble. As he gets that deny there, he's just raining down just heavy blows there, Dime. Oh my God, he's trying to get him out of there early.
Yeah, and Xeno made a mistake early already by letting Dirty Dave get him to the ground. Because of that, they spent this round where Dirty Dave want to be on the ground, and he's probably up 1-0.
Yeah.
Well, not what you want if you're Xeno, right? If you're in Xeno's corner right now, Jay, you kind of need that kind of Leon Edwards corner from the third round, right? You need to tell him not let this guy bully you. Because like that, Xeno does so well, man. But I feel like this is a bit of a confidence trip up when somebody like Dirty Dave gets such a successful first round. You can't let that seep into your mentality or take you away from what got you to the dance.
Exactly. You got to understand that even though he may have grappled you the first round, you're still in this. You can still win this. This is your fight, Pudgy.
Yeah. I think that, hey, we still have enough time to work. So I just think that if Leon Edwards just keeps pouring on that pressure that he's doing right now, he could do some major damage, man. But I think that Dirty Dave is just going to just take it all easy.
What is he going to do? What is he going to do, Pudgy?
God, he defend himself. He's going to have to do something. He's going to have to, yeah. Dirty Dave's going to have to answer something back.
Exactly.
Oh, jeez.
Leon kept his composure from the first round, and now he's had his moment now. And because of that, he's winning this fight. But now we're back where Dirty Dave want to be.
Yeah, Dirty Dave is built for ankle picking, as fully displayed right there. Gets a little feint, shoots in for that ankle, and puts him back on the mat. There's 3 minutes left this time around, Pudgy. And Xeno, after having success so early getting the rock, he basically just needs to survive, to be honest with you, bro. But getting back to the feet is a must if he wants to get off some more big damage that he is quite clearly capable of anytime he gets that opportunity.
Yeah, we got 3 minutes. We got 3 minutes to work, man. And I just think that Dirty Dave is going to just, milk it for what it is as he got denied. But he's going to start working that body, start taking that stamina down a little bit. Yeah.
Good work from Xeno.
Okay. Good get up.
Yeah, stayed patient, worked his way back to his feet. J Dime, right now, this is a big opportunity for Xeno. He recognizes that he is taking everything as it comes and is getting the hands going. You can see, man, I mean, this guy is a beast on the feet. It doesn't take long for him to get damaged. Like, really.
Yeah, he's having success on the feet. He just got to make sure this does not touch the mat again, Pudgy.
Yeah. Oh, he tried to hit him with that lead axe kick. You get hit with those, sometimes that could just be, a one-hit wonder right there. And anyone who ever got hit by that, including myself, never fun. But, I just think that he just needs to be very careful, though, because one good slip, and it could be over there, done.
Yeah, it's a game of inches. One little strike, especially like that, can just change everything, even if you're winning, Cyrus.
Yeah, oh my god, Xeno gets clipped on the feet. Sits him down.
Oh my gosh.
Sits him down there. Oh, he's just ripping knees to the body now.
Oh my god, the motivated Dirty Dave gets head kicked. Sits him down.
Oh, is it over?
Hold up. Ooh.
Saved by the fucking bell, J-Dime. The Xeno meant business in that second round. God damn.
We got ourselves a fight. It's 1-1 going to the third. Who really wants this, Pudgy?
Dirty Dave's going to have to come up with he's going to have to come up with an answer for that, man, because he got knocked down at the very end of that. But he's coming back. Yeah, he's coming back with that answer.
Well, it continues to spice up. Dirty Dave trying to make those championship level adjustments. He's only got this third and final round to get the job done. Pull back, counter lands J-Time. The action is just so intense, bro.
Oh my god.
Spear! He edged him.
The dirty spear.
Yeah, that's the dirty spear. It's his own version of that spear.
Oh man. Just keep him down on the ground, man. I think he'll probably ride out this round. He could, but you can't leave it to the judges, man. I don't trust them. Don't trust the judges.
Dirty Dave.
He gets a good get up.
Dirty Dave pays off the judges, though. He wants it to go there, but he may not need to.
Oh my god. Oh my. Leon. Leon's not playing with GSP right now. Oh my. He may end
This is his round. This is his round, though.
This is bad. Good denial there.
They've been clutch for him, Pudgy. He's caught them like 3 or 4 times, and this fight could have been completely different if Dirty Dave was able to posture up even just once.
Oh, who checks the stats in the middle of that? Hey, that's dope.
That's crazy.
Dirty Dave, maybe you're right though, bro. He should have checked. He could have held that position, but he checks the stats, and now he's back on the feet and gets sat down.
No, he's dead now. Now he's dead.
Oh, this might be over for Dirty Dave. This might be over. This might be over. In some way, he survives.
How?
Oh my god.
How did he survive that?
Oh my god.
He got that.
Jesus!
No, my. Not how.
Oh, bro, he threw a hook and met him in the middle. Oh, Jesus.
Folded him, bro. Leon Edwards does not mess about. God damn. Left hand Leon.
Damn. They just laid him out. Jesus Christ, bro.
Nah, that's crazy.
KO of the night, bro. I don't even give a shit. That's KO of the night right there. There's no way.
Yeah. He's coming for that spot.
Sheesh.
Ooh. So he beat the number 1 contender. Wow.
I mean, what a
I think maybe somebody's earning their title shot, man. He just beat the number 1 dude.
I mean, the Xeno right there, he he has put himself in I believe that the next one out is already scheduled. There was a number 1 contenders matchup last week. Of course, as you probably noticed, no Xbox title defense this week. Caliber was not around, the champion, so he will be defending next week out. But you are absolutely right, bro. Right now, Xeno just got a fucking massive win, and he did so in an incredibly entertaining fashion. Dirty Dave looked as good as he ever has, and Xeno did him dirty, especially with that lead hook on the clinch on the exit. I mean, what a way for him to get his hand raised there, Jay. And it sets us up absolutely picture perfectly for the co-main event of this evening. It is a featured fight. It is, of course, a number 1 contenders matchup on the PlayStation side of the equation. Former champion Kai is taking on Submission of the Year winner from 2022 in Ripe MMA, rank number 5, rank number 7. This is going to be an incredible bout, my man.
Yeesh. We get Kai versus Ripe. The former champion Kai, who's trying to make his way back up there, versus someone who's really underrated in Ripe. Like, Ripe has had some losses earlier in the season, but they weren't crazy losses. He was competitive in all of them. Ripe is one of the best. He just had a few minor setbacks.
Exactly right, brother. Exactly right. Well, without further ado, these guys are ready. They are raring to go already. Kai is readied up. This guy does not waste any time. Pudgy, I don't know if you remember, brother, the promo that Humble has put together for Kai when he was champion. He has one of the best finish rates. When he gets a rock and he sits you down even just once, his ability to finish people is absolutely next level. I think he sat down 5 opponents with the first rock and finished them all from the first rock, and that is incredibly rare. A lot of people have, high level survivability. We've seen it even here this evening, but somehow Kai always seems to find a way to finish that fight.
Yeah, man. I just think that, like, one thing about with Kai, man, he's gonna find a way to win whatever he has to do, man. And shout out to him, man. I've known Kai for a very long time, and he always puts on a good show, man. And he's just going to do what he needs to do there. And always look forward to calling his fights. So, yeah.
He's going to have to get it going here. He's got Michael Bisping up against Ripe MMA with Pereira. Sits him down. God. That left hand's crazy.
Oh my God. Wow.
No way.
What if he ended this? Oh, whoa. Yeah, I thought he was going to end him. I'm not going to lie to you, because Alex Pereira hits that hard, Pudgy.
Yeah, that left hand, man. He got a left hook 5-star, I believe, if I'm not mistaken there.
Yeah, that and a 5-star lead body hook, too.
Oh, my. The cameraman doesn't know what's going on. As the reversal from Michael Bisping, the count gets it done. Pins him for a moment in top mount. Not able to hold it, though, Pudgy, as he decides to separate. Maybe a smart move, maybe not, because he did get sat down not so long back.
Oh my.
That's not good. That's not good. Oh, man, he's doing a good job of just surviving, man. That flying knee, though, man, that's always tricky there, Cyrus.
It is, and Pereira's been training with Anderson Silva. You know that his creativity only can continue to elevate to a next level as that right hand sits down Michael Bisping once again. Ooh, this is it. Oh my, how? One punch away.
With one eye, how's he surviving this?
With one eye, exactly, bro. Exactly. I mean, Alex Pereira looking phenomenal. Ripe MMA showing up and showing out as clean as he's ever looked on the feet. Hasn't taken too many shots, but everyone that's landed has had a massive effect on Michael Bisping. He's basically been turned into a human Pez dispenser at this stage.
Yeah, he's just maintaining top control there, Dime. This is maybe what he needs, man. He's just wants to keep that control there. I think that's the best thing that he can do. Because Bisping, man, 5-star Bisping, he's very difficult to deal with, man. So, I'm a fan of using him.
Yeah, I'm still wondering why Alex Pereira is grappling. He's on top of him, because I promise you, Alex Pereira may have the worst grappling in MMA.
I mean, look, Ripe MMA, I said it before, right, or said leading into this one, he won the award in 2022 for Submission of the Year, and he did that from knocking the opponent down. It was a finished fight submission, so it was all set up with beautiful striking. And this guy obviously believes in his ability on the mat, but when you've had so much success on the feet, like you were saying, Jay, and you're Alex Pereira, like you were saying, it's just, why would you do this? But he knows something I don't, as he gets the ground and pound and continues to absolutely devastate that head health of Kai. I mean, the former champion having all he can handle and more at this point, Pudgy.
Yeah, but this one thing I'll say, man, he was just raining down those ground and pound straights, man. He was really trying to get Kai, out of there, man. But I think that he, you know, right? He did enough. He did enough to, I would say, to secure that round. I would say so, because he got a lot of stuns on him. So.
Yeah, I mean,
what do you think about it, Dime?
I think Michael Bisping was on deathbed a million times. That's what I think.
Yeah.
And I think Alex Pereira hit like a bus, and I don't want to get hit by him, Cyrus.
Yeah, no, like he's got nuclear weapons in both hands. But that lead hook, as you saw, is something else. You know, when people say heavy hitters, I mean, that doesn't even do full justice to somebody like Alex Pereira. I mean, this guy has a death touch. And he continues to try and find a home for that up against Kai here this evening. Kai is a durable guy. Michael Bisping is a durable guy. But will this damage be too much? Honestly, I think so at this point. But it's hard to count out somebody like Kai, Pudgy. As you said, he's been around for ages, former champion. And he will do all he needs to get himself back into this fight.
Yeah, he wants to get himself back into the, into a title, contention. This is what he wants to do. So. Hey man, you can't knock the hustle, man. Mm-hmm. But I think he just has he has a very strong fan base, I think. Yeah. And he's very versatile, man. So he's a phenomenal fighter, man, for sure. And I just hope that he also gets a chance to fight for the title as the Raw.
Oh my god. Oh, he tried to knee him. That would be crazy because he would beat a former champ, and that'd be good to be on his resume, Cyrus.
Yeah, I mean, Ripe continues to add up accolades in his name. This would be one of the biggest feathers in his cap to date. A big win, and he's doing it in a crazily exciting fashion. My God, honestly, it's hard to keep up with the action I'm seeing. It's non-stop. It's 100 miles an hour.
Oh my gosh, Michael Bisping.
He's got to stop that flying knee.
Keep trying that knee. That knee is not hitting anybody. Oh.
He may just get knocked out. Can you imagine, like, fucking throwing this fight after such success? Ripe needs to calm down. He needs somebody in his corner right now to tell him to chill his beans, because...
Sheesh. My God, man. These boys are just throwing. Oh, my God.
Oh, my... What adjustments will Michael Bisping make is my question.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Ooh, good up kick.
Yeah, I mean, my God, this is Primetime 88. This is your co-main event of this evening. Sponsored by you, the supporters at home, and the fighters that put on performance like this, Jay.
It's not over.
Sweet.
Oh. I thought it was over for a second. Michael Bisping had been on deathbed for a while, but now he... And now he's flipping the roll.
Oh my God. Ripe was basically full stamina coming into this round. He's made he got carried away in the moment out here, Pudgy. Too many flying knees when he got the rock. If he was being a little bit more composed, he might have found the finish, but this is where Kai has his opportunity to now turn the tides.
Yeah. I think that he's doing well with those 1-2 head kicks, man. They're starting to connect there. But I would say, Dime, if you were in this position of Kai, man, what necessary adjustments do you think needs to happen?
Something like that, brother. Something like that.
right there. He needed a big moment. He got it. Now that happened quick, but now he has momentum going into the last round, and now he has to press.
Yeah. I think he's going to really have to push that. He's definitely going to have to push that envelope.
Well, it is the third and final round. Ripe MMA up 2-0 right here, potentially even 10-8 rounds. But Kai is coming back with a vengeance. Jay Dime. Can the former champion do it? He gets another rock right here.
Oh
Ooh.
He almost rage quit. He almost rage quit right there. Could you imagine he ducked it and rage quit? That would be hilarious.
Oh, he might as well rage quit now. Now it may be over.
Yeah, this could be over.
Moves over nicely. Beautiful, beautiful work.
Yeesh.
Left hook, or right hook, sorry, right hook. Doubling up on that. Able to stop the transition from Kai once again. Ripe is doing so well on the mat with Alex Pereira. I mean, it's really surprising, Jay. I was not expecting him to do so well on the mat with that.
Yeah, that's weird to me. That's where I cannot he cannot grapple at all, Pudgy.
No, man. I just think that, ooh, good denial there. Yeah, he's just maintaining control, dude. And you typically wouldn't see this, you know, coming from Alex Pereira. But he's just saying that, hey, I mean, he does train with Glover Teixeira, so it has to be okay to some degree there, right? But in this case, he's looking pretty dominant right now.
He is. Has to get out this round, though. Spinning elbow, Beyblade!
It's over.
Ooh. Oh, this is it.
There.
And he's not there.
Yeah. No, like that's a hallmark of Kai. He's a man that wears his heart on his sleeve, Jay. I mean, look, he when he wins big. He likes to talk that trash, but when he loses, he may just burn that entire house down. He got out there real quick. Did not want to stick about. Ripe MMA though, getting it done. Big feather in his cap, and he marches up those rankings. Now finding himself in an opportunity to secure that primetime gold potentially next time out against the winner of this main event here this evening.
This is scary. We're about to get to that soon too. It's crazy.
Yes, sir. Well, like I said, in the second round of that fight, this is Primetime 88. It is now the main event of this evening. No jokingly, sponsored by all of you guys at home. The support has been unreal as we continue to heat up into 2023. And as you well know, Pudgy, this is only the beginning. The sky is the limit, and these two guys have to put it all on the line here. The best on the PlayStation division, period. Going to be stepping into that cage. CV up against Smudger. So without further ado, my man, it is time to let the carnage ensue.
Yeah, man.
Here we go.
I'm ready for this, guys. I'm ready for this here.
Okay, here we go. This is crazy. This is like a super fight right now. This is... we got Smudger versus CV. These may be the two best PlayStation we've ever had.
Yeah, I would say so. It's like Smudger is that man is. He's like, who could you compare him to in the community? Who could you compare him to?
I mean, these guys have kind of carved their own. They're just so unique, man. They're truly unique. I do want to quickly say, just as a interjection, make sure to get those bets in. Let us know who you think is going to win at home.
Dang, it's 45 to 55% right now. Yep. It's 14K versus.
The bets are still coming in right now, bro. They're going back and forth. CV,
they said
Smudger.
GSP versus Usman. That's what they said it is.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Oh shoot.
Oh man, here we go. Main event here. Yeah, if you guys also want to get involved, man, link will definitely be in the Discord, or the in the chat here through the Discord. I'm sorry, if you guys want to get involved in the fights here for sure, man. Because Primetime 88, you be live, baby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I mean, you may be the next hot rising star under the Primetime banner. These two guys have been there, rose through the gauntlet. As I said to you, Jay, Smudger's been in my DMs all week telling me that he is back. He is the best. The champion has returned. Like I said, he calls CV frail, bro. And I'm telling you, CV's looked immortal up until this stage as he gets a big Beyblade. Spin to win.
He's trying to get this fight done. That's what he wants to do. He wants to get this fight done.
This is the super fight. This is the super fight right here. This is a fight I'm waiting for.
Yeah.
Honestly, takedown and all.
I remember when he first started competing, Jay, you were obviously like the praises that you were singing to CV, saying that we would see this guy fighting for a title at some point in the near future. He's not only done that, he's secured it. And now, like you said, he is in a super fight against the PlayStation GOAT.
Yeah. He's going against, this dude is like, he's going against one of the best ever, man. I've known a Smudger in previous leagues as well.
Oh, now Smudger has his top mount.
That man's a staple.
Here we go.
He is, and when he gets into positions like this, it's normally kind of game over, right, Jay? But as you can see, CV doing a good job of staying defensively sound, blocking a few of those shots, and working back to this half-guard position.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is going to get interesting because he has Usman, and Smudger's a really good grappler. And we learned Smudger's Usman is very good.
Yes, sir.
Because y'all remember when he went against Cole, he actually lost. And then he got his Usman and wrestled him and dominated after.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly right. This is active denials right now. This side control is menacing from Usman. Smudger is he's ground out a number of opponents like this, Jay, and obviously it's not where CV wants to be, but he did get the stun earlier, and I wonder if that still sways the judges in his favor.
It does if there's no damage. It all depends on the damage here.
And right now he's doing he's doing damage right now.
Yeah.
And he's just maintaining that top control. Yeah, that's bad. Good denial.
That's bad.
Yeah, he's raining down shots. Yeah, this ain't looking good right now for CV.
Oh, he gonna have to survive. It's not looking good.
Uh-oh. Could this be it? Hold on.
Oh.
Like I said, I think that he has been channeling his inner John Jones this entire week. He is not trained for this match. He's been out partying non-stop, and he believes that he... I'm joking. Quite genuinely, though, Smudger is looking very motivated going into this one, Pudgy, and that was obviously a big round for him when he got it to the mat, but he did get stunned early, which shows you how dangerous the champion is and why he's being, you know, kind of having to defend such a grapple-heavy routine from Smudger in this first round, and now going, obviously, into the second.
Yeah. I think that, you know, he did everything what he needed to do to secure that round, man. Just maintain that top control, did just raining blows from the top mount. You know, that's what you want to do with your Usman. Good takedown defense there by CV there.
But the question is, right, was that a knockdown or a stun with the elbow?
It was a stun. Was it a stun? I can't remember if we knocked him down. Yeah.
I have to see the stats after every round. If y'all can hear me, please show the stats.
Nice work. Takes him to the cage. And this is what Smudger does so well, man. Walking him to the cage like that, he's just so aware. And like I said, I mean, John Jones is a really good kind of example of what he brings to the cage. His fight IQ is just next level out here, Jay, and he just does whatever his opponents, you know, kind of perceived weaknesses are.
This is where he wants to be, right here. Oh, because even if he gets denied, he's in a dominant position in side control. He has a nasty side control.
Yeah.
Elbows raining, Pudgy. Right now, the former champion, the PlayStation GOAT, taking it to the champion. He's trying to back up all the claims he's been making this week leading up to this fight. And, I mean, you can see that the motivation is at an all-time high. He is looking dialed in, but the champ is staying pretty sound and defensively kind of in there, at least for the moment.
Yeah. He's doing what he... And again, he's just getting, you know, back to his comfort zone there, guys. You know, he's just, you know, working the fakes. He's doing the, you know, the necessary adjustments, and he's just reading his opponent, man. He's just doing really good work, man.
100%. We got Smudger. We got Humble in the chat saying Smudger is trying to suffocate him. I think that's a perfect way to describe it here, J Dime, as he's kind of moving from position to position, just not giving him breathing room at all, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he got the nasty crucifix. That's nasty. Oh, now he's trying to hold him here.
Yeah. You can't eat too many of those elbows there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Got Brickhouse MMA in the chat saying if he can't get up, that's going to be on him, as some people are calling for Smudger to get back to the feet. Why would you get back to the feet when you're having so much success?
Yeah, if you're Oldman, you staying here.
Yeah, definitely, man. The damage is adding up as well. It's not like he's just laying on the guy, bro. He's throwing some ground and pound in there.
He's trying. Oh.
I did not see that coming.
Oh,
Yeah.
uh-oh.
Ooh. Right now, Leon is surviving. Next round, if it is next round, Leon has to do something. He has to make an adjustment. Ooh. Ooh.
But remember, this is our first and only 5-round fight of this evening. The main event is heating up non-stop. Leon Edwards potentially down now, or at least drawing, depending on how you score that first round. But Dime coming into this next one, that takedown defense is an absolute must as we approach these, you know, kind of championship rounds. This third one, fourth and fifth is all where it's at for CV right now. He needs to, you know, turn up to that champion level kind of caliber that we've seen from him in the past. Make those changes.
Right now, he may need every round because a PT GOAT Smudger is doing his thing right now. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, and we're back here. Oh, and he has this side control. Smudger has a perfect game plan with Usman. You don't want to be on the bottom of Usman. No. Just making him have to defend. Even if he denies all this, he's on bottom, so he can't be winning the fight.
Definitely. I have to say, though, the fact that he's denying them, and he denied 2 in a row, I mean, is really, really good. Really, really good for the champion. But it's obviously just kind of silver linings at this point, as getting back to your feet or trying to work something in terms of a reversal is obviously a must, Pudgy, if he wants to get ahead in this round and the fight as a whole.
Yes, well, see, he's doing, you know, he's doing a good job of just recognizing of what his opponent's trying to do here. But, you know, when you got Usman on top of you, man, that, you know, and again, high level, you know, competitiveness is what's happening here. This is his realm. This is what he wants to do here, Dime.
Yeah, this is where Smudger wants to be, especially when he has Usman. You want to be on top. You don't want to let it be a pretty kickboxing match. You want it to be basically a grappling match.
Yeah, definitely. And we've seen it from Usman in the past, and we've seen it from Smudger in the past when he goes Usman. You know, he'll do this grappling early, but that's to set up the hands in the third, the fourth, and the fifth. Gets him clipped right there, Dime, pressing the action and intelligently.
Another hip, which is
nice
every time.
This ain't looking good.
Yeah, he's gonna put him in side control. This is dominant position again. Yeah, this is
denied.
Lovely work.
But you can't win if you're just denying on bottom. You can't win. You're still on bottom against Kamaru Usman.
The defense is its own reward. CV doing all he can to be defensively sound, but no other reward than the fact he's not taking damage. There is still a lot of time to work, but that is exactly what he needs to do, is work and work hard here, Pudgy, because difficulties in these opening rounds, and the former champion looks like he may be starting to snowball away with a victory here this evening.
Yeah, I just think that he's just, you know, he's just cruising, man. I don't think that he's hurting.
He's killing him with that clinch.
Yeah. Ooh, good denial there by CV.
Ooh, there it is. Only 18 seconds, but still gets the chase.
Good.
At this point, he needs something to go his way, because depending on how he score round one, he may be down on all scorecards.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, still.
Round one may be his.
Oh, yeah, I don't see. It's so hard to say, bro.
Round one is it's tough.
Yeah, I mean, almost double the significant strikes, almost, but the stun is a big thing. It wasn't a knockdown as we first thought, so, I mean, that... I'm glad I'm not a judge. You know, like, some of those rounds can be very difficult. However, overall, Smudger is starting to run away with it. Yeah.
He's up regardless right now. This is where we see what people are made of. Is he going to bite down on his mouthpiece, or he just going to go out like that?
Wow. One thing's for certain, man. He's going to do his thing. So, both competitors are going to keep. You know, this is a title match, man. We're doing what we need to do, brother.
Ooh.
Is he stunned? Yeah, he's stunned. I thought he was just out stunned though.
Nah, he was stunned. He was stunned. Another hip toss. He's up.
I'm going to be
Laid
straight
him
up
out
with you.
there.
Smudger getting a lot of hate in the chat for this, but look, you don't have to be loved to be a winner, bro.
Yeah,
and that's
Yeah, what he's doing is effective, and I can't blame him. That's effective.
This is what's working for him. Hey, fuck it, go for it.
Yeah, like he's not gonna play to his opponent's game. You're not going to sit there and kickbox with him the whole time.
Yeah, you don't kickbox a kickboxer, right? You wrestle a kickboxer, and that's what he's doing, bro. And he's honestly, Smudger's had a fantastic performance so far. CV's now entered the clinch and taken a bit of an offensive kind of posture to it, but for my money, some of the separation may pay dividends unless he can find a submission, Jay, which, if I'm wrong, brother, please correct me, but he does have some on his resume under Prime Time. I think he's had a sub with us.
Yeesh.
Yeah, you got Leon Edwards on your. Yeah, you got Leon Edwards on your back right now.
It looked like real life on the first round.
Yeah, maybe they're just playing that wrestling game right now. He's just doing what he needs to. Just rolling.
But the thing is, like, obviously, as we discussed, CV, even if he won that first round, which he quite possibly didn't, these next two would be needed just to even be in with a chance of winning. So, I mean, he needs more. He needs a 10-8. He needs a finish. And honestly, I feel like his best bet may be on the feet to do that, but I could be wrong. This man's obviously the champion for a reason, and he's starting to do work, Jay.
Oh.
Is it the sub?
Oh. Oh.
This ain't looking good, man. I mean, if you can try to maintain that control.
Yeah.
I mean, the defense holding up a little bit here, but he's starting to catch him.
Yeah.
The defense is holding up. If you want to...
Yeah. I think he's going to get out of this. He's getting out of this.
He might not be, bro. After the halfway mark is when the attacker goes up a little bit more. He's just about...
He's out of it. He's out of this. Oh.
I mean, there's a lot of chat for... there's a lot of support in the chat for CV, man. These guys going crazy, everything he does. Gotta love to see the support that the champion's getting, trying to rally him towards a victory in this one. This was a better round for him, Jay, but ultimately right now, the former champ looking like he may be on his way to an and new if he continues to put out this sort of pace and have the success he is.
Yeah. And here's the thing. CV may have this round, but if he does, he may have 2 rounds. It depends how you judge round 1. It really depends how you judge round 1.
Yeah, for sure. For sure, man. It's this is something else, bro. Honestly, this is something else. So I don't know.
The chat is going crazy.
Yeah, I know, bro. I know. I love to see it, man. I absolutely love to see it. You know, it's what you want, right? It's what you want.
Sheesh.
Nice little leg kick there by Leon Edwards. Oh, he tried to hit that spinning.
It looked like he fainted. he fainted the spinning out.
Yeah. Doing the Michael Jackson on him there, Dom.
Yeah, this. Oh. He's grappling. He's done. Like, it's a weird adjustment that he's grappled him because he was the one getting grappled the early rounds. Then the last 2 rounds, he's been the one grappling him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh. Doesn't get it. Lovely work. And the standard's starting to get a little bit low for him now, so this 5th and final round is obviously so important for CV, but he needs a finish, and the stamina being like this puts him in a range where he can potentially do it, should he be able to land a big bomb.
Oh. And he's up. Oh.
I mean, the cries for CV are raining out in the chat. These guys rallying behind him.
Oh. Smudger trying to take him to that cage again. Oh, nice. Oh.
Gets him down. Does he stay here? Works a couple of body shots. Jay, I don't know what you feel like, bro, but I don't see the urgency from CV unless I'm just kind of judging the rounds wrong. I don't see enough urgency for this man, given where we maybe see him being at this point in the fight.
I don't know because is he just gonna lay on him or is he working for a finish? It depends. Is he working towards something?
Yeah.
I kind of hope that he's working towards something here because honestly, the way how this might be looking, Smudger could be cruising towards that, man. Even though he is in the bottom position right now, I just think that he has put the work in over the last couple rounds. So you just have to see if it does go to the judges. But I just kind of hope that this ends in a finish for one of these guys.
Well, Humble is in the chat. He believes that 1, 4, and 5 are all going to CV.
1, 4, and that's what I'm saying. It all depends on how you judge round 1. Is the problem here?
Yeah, exactly right, bro. There's only a minute left. You said about working for something. He's now found himself in top mount with under 60 seconds left to go. This is where the ground and pound can rain through. But Smudger, his defense rains through. I mean, great work from him. But he's not out of the woods.
Yep. He's raining down shots. Raining down shots there.
This is getting
under a minute, guys.
The main event is rearing to an end. The champions are trying to get the ground and pound going. 5 seconds on the feet.
That's
Great fight.
Great fight.
Yeah, great fight, guys.
Dang, no respect.
We got 1, 2, 3 Smudger, 4, 5 to CV. These guys all going back and forth in the chat, but Smudger gets it.
Smudger gets it. Gets it done.
Oh, bro, I know you guys couldn't hear that, but Smudger just came on the mic for a second and went crazy. I don't know, like, he obviously felt this one. He wanted this.
He felt this one in his soul.
Bro, I could hear it in his voice. You guys are going to have to listen to that back. I could hear it in his voice, bro. Like, that. There was a bit of pain in that voice. I mean,
bubbling pussy, man. What?
He said,
well, guys, what a main event. And new Smudgers, commiserations to the champion, CV. I'm sure we will see, or the former champion now, CV, we will see him back better than ever, I am sure. Thank you, of course, to the one and only J Dime and the ever mighty Pudgy. It was a pleasure calling these fights with you guys. The last bit for myself is, of course, make sure to check these guys out on their Twitch, J Dime TV and Cliffy McTacos on Twitch. These guys are fantastic.
Is it really Cliffy McTacos?
Cliffy McTacos. Am I right?
No,
or is that change?
No, it's AO Pudgy underscore
my bad,
XO.
brother. My bad, Pudgy. My bad.
That's my Twitter. That's my Twitter, though.
See, I got it mixed up either way. But yeah, Primetime 88 has been fantastic. The support that you guys continue to put out for us is sensational, and we will continue to reward that with the best in the business, putting these fights on week in, week out. The entertainment, the drama as we come towards the end of this season, and of course the Grand Prix that we are so highly anticipating to start off the next. Make sure to join the raid at the end. We're going to be pushing the love forward, try and make somebody's night ahead of UFC later on this evening. Other than that, guys, stay safe, much love, and peace out from Primetime and the Game.